Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry, handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean. And Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass. And Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown, good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Pay at
those sponsors by giving them your patronage.
Thank you to these businesses that bring you every high school and Husker broadcast.
Nebraska State Bank, Grocery Cart, Arrow Seed, Team Physical Therapy, Meade Lumber, Custer Federal State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Trotter Service, Shelter Insurance, Agland ATV, Duda Plumbing, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Geared for Sports, Broken Bow Dental, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Justin Thompson Agency, Palmer Monument, Central Nebraska Diesel. Now, let's go live for our coverage of exciting sports action on Central Nebraska Sports Source.
And good evening, everybody. We welcome you live to Sargent High School as we bring you live coverage of area high school basketball. Tonight, an area girls and boys doubleheader as Anselmo-Merna comes to Sargent to take on Twin Loup. Hi, everybody. I'm Brent Apperson. Great to have you along. Always great to be here in Sargent, and thank you for joining us for our area basketball doubleheader. As we begin our coverage tonight, I want to say thanks to those who are sponsoring the radio coverage of tonight's broadcast, along with those businesses you just heard in the intro. We also want to say thanks to A1 Auto Repair, Christian Electric, Consolidated, the Anselmo-Merna Boosters, Hamilton, Central Nebraska Electric, Tumbleweed Cafe, and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill, Tri-S Ag. And we also want to say thanks to those who are making our video stream possible on Sandhills Express Facebook and YouTube tonight, as you can watch the action accompanied by the radio call tonight. We say thanks to our video sponsors for tonight's games, Muddy Creek Auto, Anselmo-Merna Boosters, and Hermsmeyer Agronomy. Also helping with our live video stream tonight, BD, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Agland ATV, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, H&R Block, Colligan, Meade Lumber of Broken Bow, Callaway District Hospital with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics, also the Garden Center, Downey Drilling, Markin and Mill, and 450 Ag. Should be some enjoyable basketball tonight. Always fun when these two area teams come together. Twin Loup against Anselmo-Merna. It is coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loup Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters, including 4W Delaney and the Ritz Cafe, Agland ATV, Burwell Dental Clinic, Burwell Family Practice PC, Burwell Pharmacy, Calamus Outfitters, Central Nebraska Electric, the City of Sargent, Corner Stop, Diamond Ring Ranch, Don and Sue Shada, Fensky Farms, First National Bank, and Govia Brothers Mortuary and Crematory. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters.
A1 Auto Repair in Arnold is proud to support our local student athletes. and help bring you the action when you can't be there in person. When it comes to fixing cars, the bearded guys at A1 are kind of like mechanical wizards, just with wrenches instead of magic wands. Trust them. You'd much rather they have a wrench than a magic wand. They'll have your car running smoothly and get you back on the road in no time. Stop by 110 East 7th Avenue in Arnold. Call 308-848-2542 or click A1AutoRepairInc.com.
Electricity. We use it every single day. Kristen Electric is ready to help you with your electric projects in underground, farm, remodels, and new construction. If it needs electricity, Kristen Electric can get it there. Call 308-258-4164. They'll figure out a plan to get you on the way to having reliable electricity. For underground, farm, remodels, and new construction. Proud to support the Anselmo-Merna Coyotes by sponsoring this broadcast. Kristen Electric.
Consolidated is a proud sponsor of our student athletes. Everyone wants to get to the events and cheer on our students, but sometimes you just can't. Keeping up to date on all the local sports is hard to do, but Consolidated Superfast Broadband can change that. Find all the latest information on school and broadcast channel web pages, along with news and weather. For more information, call Consolidated at 1-800-742-7464. Plus, keep up with them on Facebook. Just search Consolidated Companies.
Just as all the athletes show hard work and dedication throughout the season, the Anselmo-Merna Booster Club is dedicated to supporting them. They want to express their encouragement to all the teams, not only during game time, but also during every practice, every drill, every rep, every challenge. A lot goes into each time you compete, and the boosters are very proud of you. Good luck from the Anselmo-Merna Boosters. Hamilton is connecting your world at light speed with fiber to the home internet, so you can access the fastest, most reliable internet from your home or business. Hamilton is your link to high-speed internet, Cobalt TV, Wi-Fi throughout the entire home, and telephone service so you can keep connected with your friends and family. For the fastest internet speeds, reliable service, and local customer support, contact Hamilton. We are proud to support all our local athletes and teams. Good luck this season from all of us at Hamilton.
Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
Your sweetheart deserves a delicious home-cooked meal. If you don't want to do the cooking yourself, take them to Cracker Jacks in Broken Bow on Valentine's evening, starting at 5 p.m. You can enjoy a steak buffet with shrimp, chicken strips, salad bar, and dessert. Carmen will have the dining room open, and of course, you can order your favorites off the menu too. A delicious Valentine's Day meal awaits you and your sweetheart at the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow. No reservations needed. They'll see you on Valentine's evening.
And we come back to Sargent High School, getting closer to the tip of Game 1 of our doubleheader tonight. Girls game is up first, and as we start to set up the matchup, Anselmo-Merna 11-7 on the season. They finished third in the MNAC tournament last week. Defeated Twin Loup in the first round, 46-23. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Also lost to eventual champion Mullen in the semifinals, but then came back with a very good performance against a good Sandhill-Setford squad, winning 43-38 in the third-place consolation game of the MNAC girls tournament last week. For the season, Rhiannon Myers, leading scorer, 11.6 points per game. She's kind of turned into a double-double player, also averaging close to 10 rebounds per game now for the season. Lily Thornton averaging just over 11 a game, and Shaylee Coleman right around 10 a game to lead the scoring for Anselmo-Merna. Meanwhile, for Twin Loup, they come in at 3-14 on the season on the girls' side. Wins have come against South Loup, Palmer, and Arthur County during the consolation round of the MNAC tournament, is when they beat Arthur County. Jalen Blackburn leads them in scoring. She also has kind of become a double-double player throughout the season, 9 points per game, just over 9 rebounds per game. Carson Vincent averaging 7 points per game for the Wolves. As we mentioned, they met just last week. The last meeting came in the MNAC tournament. Game was close throughout until Anselmo-Merna would close on a 19-1 run to end the game and pull away. Lily Thornton led the way for Anselmo-Merna that night with 15 in the game. Lorena Shada was a leading scorer for Twin Loup in their last matchup, scoring 9 points in the contest. Also during that night, Trenton Kirchman, head coach of Anselmo-Merna, picked up his 100th win. Congratulations to him. So that sets the stage for tonight. Area battle between Anselmo-Merna and Twin Loup. It is coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Tri-S-Ag loves supporting the Central Nebraska community. Whether it's a local event or a sporting event for the kids, they support the local youth from the area because they are our future. Life gets crazy and you can't make it to every event. That's why they're proud to help sponsor this broadcast for those who want to cheer on the bright student athletes of Central Nebraska. Whether from home, in the shop, in the tractor, or on the road, enjoy the broadcast, brought to you by Tri-S-Ag.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loup Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters, including Great Western Gas Company, Grint Farm Supply, Gum Auction and Realty, Hamilton Telecommunications, Hermsmeyer Agronomy, Hilltop Ranch, James and Janice Barron, Joe and Cindy Horkey, KC&I KBBN, Kraus Angus Ranch, Louie's Body Shop, Marvin and Joyce Dowse, Maverick Truck Stop and Trotter Feed, and Modern Movement LLC. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters.
Ready or not, here comes the chilly season. Are you already noticing some cold drafts coming into your home, chilling the air? Don't make your heating system work harder than it needs to. Talk to Mead Lumber and Broken Bow about insulation solutions to keep the cold where it belongs, outside. The helpful staff at Mead Lumber and Broken Bow can offer solutions that will save you money when the weather gets chilly. Talk to them today, East Highway 2, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
Life's better when you're under our roof because we can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Justin at the Justin Thompson Agency at 872-5252 today.
American Family Insurance.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Recover your health. If you are suffering from an illness, surgery, or injury, Team Physical Therapy can get you back on your feet again with today's most advanced physical therapy treatments. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapists evaluate and treat a wide range of physical conditions. Team Physical Therapy is committed to a timely and effective recovery for each of our patients. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
It's easy to forget things. You know, where you put your keys, what you were about to say, the name of someone you've known forever, why you walked into a certain room. So we won't give you a too hard of a time for forgetting that Geared for Sports has Twisted X footwear. Now is the perfect time to remember because they're 25% off. Plus, with a purchase, you're entered in a drawing for a free pair. Shop styles for children, men, and women. Plus, your purchase gets you entered in the Chamber's Grand Prize Love Local drawing. Geared for Sports, on the square in Broken Bow.
If you've got an upgrade, remodel, or new construction project on your mind for the year, now is the time to get it scheduled with Duda Plumbing. Scott and Colton specialize in remodels, new build plumbing, and advanced sewer video inspections. They provide friendly, reliable service to Broken Bow and nearby communities. And yes, they can handle septic plumbing when you need it. Plan ahead and get on the calendar today with Duda Plumbing, where they do the plumbing.
A new year means new plans and a fresh start for your savings. At Custer Federal State Bank, we believe hard work deserves a safe place to grow. Whether you're saving for the farm, the family, or the future, our savings accounts are built for folks who value trust, service, and hometown banking. Start the year off right with neighbors who know you by name. Stop by Custer Federal State Bank today or visit us online. Custer Federal State Bank, your hometown bank, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now we come back to Sargent High School, again getting closer to the tip-off of tonight's game between Anselmo-Merna and Twin Loup. Girls' game is up first. Boys' game will follow. Both of them live for you tonight on KBBN 95.3 FM, KBBN.com. We're also live on our video stream as well, so you can watch the action accompanied by our radio call tonight through Sandhills Express Facebook and YouTube. Well, every time there's a timeout on the floor tonight, it'll be a perfect time to plan your next trip to Dairy Queen in Broken Bow to try a delicious blizzard for the season. Traditional sundaes, cones, and shakes, or hot burgers, chicken strips, fries, cheese curds, and more. Visit them on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. Every time there's a timeout on the floor tonight, it'll be brought to you by the Dairy Queen of Broken Bow. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your starting lineups as we get closer to the tip here tonight. We'll look first at the Anselmo-Merna Lady Coyotes, and their starters will be this tonight. Jenna Bartok is a 5'5 freshman. Haley Miller, 5'5 senior. Lily Thornton, a 5'5 senior. Shaylee Coleman, 5'9 senior. And Rhiannon Myers, a 5'9 senior. Head coach for Anselmo-Merna is Trenton Kirchman. So again for AM, Jenna Bartok, Haley Miller, Lily Thornton, Shaylee Coleman, and Rhiannon Myers, your starting five here tonight. Now let's take a look at your starters for the Twin Loup Lady Wolves. They'll go like this tonight. Jaylyn Blackburn, their leading scorer, is a sophomore. Ella Schweitzer, a senior. Carson Vincent, a senior. Kinley Keefe, freshman. And Lorena Shada is a senior. Head coach for Twin Loup is Jackie Lewis. So again for the Lady Wolves tonight, your starters, Jaylyn Blackburn, Ella Schweitzer, Carson Vincent, Kinley Keefe, and Lorena Shada. Starting lineups and a portion of this broadcast being brought to you by Fort County Heating and Air. Owners Brian and Austin serve the area with more than 20 years of combined experience in the industry. Call for a free estimate and timely service. Fort County Heating and Air in Broken Bow. Call 308-872-2258. Again, we're live tonight with our radio broadcast on KBBN 95.3 FM. You can also get us on the web at kbbn.com and on the free KBBN Thunderbird app. And we've brought the video camera with us tonight. Jack Simpson manning that again for us this evening, so you can watch the action accompanied by our radio call. You can access the video stream through Sandhills Express Facebook or our Sandhills Express YouTube channel. Well, the two teams are completing their warm-ups. We're getting close to the tip. It's game one of our doubleheader. Girls game is up first, and Anselmo-Merna versus Twin Loup next on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Wait! Stop! This is not a drill. Gateway Motors just triggered a vehicle alert you need to hear. Select Chevrolet Equinoxes, Trax, Trailblazers, Nissan Altimas, Jeep Compass, and Toyota Camrys are all part of one exclusive promotion. Just $299 down, $299 a month with approved credit, and every one of them is tagged with the Gateway Motors Lifetime Powertrain Limited Warranty. There are only 10 vehicles available. When they're gone, they're gone. Look for the vehicles with the green dot on the windshield. That's how you know they're part of the deal. Get to Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. This is only while supplies last.
The Grocery Cart is proud to bring you this sports broadcast. The case is always full of delicious food you can have right away, or talk to the staff about your upcoming event and they'll make food for you. There's a wide selection of salads, and don't forget Chester's chicken buckets and strips. If the occasion calls for a cake, you can have it decorated how you'd like. Call the GK Deli at 872-2206 or stop by inside the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
When the big game day arrives, you need a vehicle you can count on. Trotter Service has you covered. Offering full-service auto repair, tire sales, oil changes, and more, Trotter Service is your trusted hometown shop for reliable vehicle care. Whether you're heading to the game or driving every day, their expert team keeps your ride running strong. Schedule an appointment at trotterstirepros.com or call 872-6801. Your hometown automotive repair and tire store, Trotter Service.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
Need a waterer for your livestock? Miracle models are waiting for you at Arrowseed in Broken Bow. featuring one-piece body polyethylene construction, no sharp edges, tough durability, foam insulation, easy cleaning features, and a 5-year warranty. AeroSeed has models ranging from 4 to 70 gallons. You don't even need a wrench to access the valve area. Just one of several conveniences you'll learn about when you talk to AeroSeed in Broken Bow about Miraco Waterers.
In sports and in life, the right game plan makes all the difference. At Nebraska State Bank, they're proud to support the area teams and help the community reach their goals. From your first checking account to your dream home loan, Nebraska State Bank is there to help you play to win. With personal and business banking, home and ag loans, and modern online and mobile banking tools, you're sure to score with Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Supporting our student athletes, Melham Medical Center stands by you every step of the way. They offer local access to wellness and care, from emergency and inpatient services to the specialty clinic, offering top providers in orthopedics, cardiology, neurological care, and radiology. With a focus on inspiring healthy living through quality care, Melham is proud to back our hometown teams. Visit them at melham.org or call them at 308-872-4100. Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow.
From fields in Nebraska to projects around the world, Sargent Irrigation's roots run deep in the heartland. They believe in hard work, strong teams, and supporting the communities they serve. That's why they're proud to help deliver every thrilling moment of high school and Husker sports right to your radio. Even if you can't be there in person, you won't miss a play. This broadcast is made possible in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow, where hometown pride goes the distance.
We are here for you, no matter where it works best to meet. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We may have closed our Broken Bow office, but that doesn't mean Lori and I aren't ready to hit the road to meet where it's most convenient for you. Whether that's your home, conference rooms, coffee shops, or a picnic table in the park, we'll bring our competitive, trusted coverage to you. You can also come by our Callaway office Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. until 5, or Fridays, 7:30 a.m. till noon, or call 836-2201 and let's talk so we can go to work for you at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
Taylor Heating and Cooling, based in Broken Bow, provides professional heating and cooling services for both homes and businesses. Their team handles repairs, installations, annual maintenance, new construction, ductwork remodels, and exhaust ventilation with reliability and expertise. Call 308-872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com and schedule an appointment today.
Now we come back to Sargent High School, finishing up the starting lineups here to the crowd in attendance. And as we begin our broadcast tonight, we welcome to the broadcast area. He is here, Larry Cotner. Now his voice is a little weak tonight, but he is here. Hi, Larry.
Comments are going to be quick and to the point here tonight. This should be a fun one, as always, between Anselmo-Merna and Twin Loup.
All right, Larry, thank you. All right, here we go. They throw it up in the air, and the tip is controlled by Anselmo-Merna. Rhiannon Myers cut off in the lane in the baseline area, swings it out, and Anselmo-Merna will reset. Just underway, girls' half of our doubleheader. Lily Thornton will dump it to the high post. They send it inside to Shaylee Coleman, who lays it up and in, and Anselmo-Merna is on the board first. Again, just underway, opening minute of this girls' game, and a turnover in the backcourt, knocking it away. Rhiannon Myers into the hands of Thornton. Now Myers for a three. It's off, no good. They fight for the rebound, and Anselmo-Merna with the offensive board and a fresh 35 to work with. Thornton into the lane, cut off, kicks it out to Myers. They'll swing it off left side to Miller. Miller will launch, no good. They fight for the rebound, and out of there with it, Lorena Shada for Twin Loup. Shada will challenge, puts it up short, no good. Rebound into the hands of Myers of Anselmo-Merna. 1 minute gone here in the first. AM2, Twin Loup yet to score. They dump it inside to Myers, goes glass, too strong, no good. Rebound, Kinley Keefe of Twin Loup. The freshman will quickly advance it into the forecourt. Double teamed on the sideline, but able to get it out to Shada, who finds Vincent for the shot. She knocks it down, and we are tied at 2. 2-all here in the first. Thornton picked up by Vincent defensively, swings it off to Myers. Myers looking for Coleman on the cut, not available. They'll swing it off into the corner to Miller. Now Thornton handles it. A deep three on the way. It's off the side of the iron. No good. Rebound into the hands of Kinley Keefe of Twin Loup. Kinley swings it off to Shada. Lorena will bounce it inside. Blackburn touches it, puts it up over the defender. No good. Vincent fighting for the offensive rebound. And now we have a whistle and a foul on the inside.
They're going to get foul there, I believe, on Jenna Bartok. That's going to be her first.
And that will send Vincent to the line. Chance for Twin Loup to take the lead. First free throw, rims off, no good. Again, it's game one of our doubleheader. The boys' game will follow. We're just underway here in the opening quarter. 6:09 to play in it as Vincent misses both, but Blackburn, the offensive rebound, but reaching in to force the jump ball was Shaylee Coleman. Possession arrow, however, will leave it in the hands of Twin Loup. Vincent to throw it in from the baseline. Carson looking, and it's intercepted by Rhiannon Myers. Myers picks off the inbounds. AM with the ball. 2 minutes gone here in the first. Game tied at 2. They try to enter it inside to Myers, but first we got a whistle, and we'll have a foul coming against Twin Loup. Foul will go on Kinley Keefe. That is her first. Each team with a team foul here in the opening quarter. Myers sends it in the corner to Thornton. Lilly takes one dribble, sends it back off to Myers. Rhiannon cut off, looking, goes out to Miller. Miller dribbles to her right, leaves it for Thornton, coming back left. Lilly will spin and pass it off into the corner to Myers. Rhiannon trying to drive by the defender. Vincent gives it up to Miller. 14 to shoot for AM. From the corner, Thornton for a three, no good. Rebound, Kinley Keefe. Keefe sends it ahead to Shada. Shada going to challenge the defender, had it blocked away from behind. Myers got a piece. Ball will stay with Twin Loup.
Good job by Myers not going across the body. Actually waited for her to go around her and then block it from behind.
Vincent to throw it in, sends it out high to Shada. Swings it off. Right side to Schweitzer. Now they get it inside to Blackburn, out to Shada. The open look off the iron, no good. Rebound secured by Miller of Anselmo-Merna. We are tied at 2 as we played about 3 minutes here in the first. Myers will swing it off to Miller. Miller returns it to Myers, dumps it inside, intended for Coleman, but off her hands out of bounds as the Coyotes turn it over. So Twin Loup will have it as he'll prepare to take it the length of the floor. AM applying some pressure in the backcourt. Inbounds pass comes to Keefe, return pass to Vincent, who sends it to Shada, now ahead to Blackburn. Twin Loup will work 5-on-5 now in the half court. Shada guarded tightly by Thornton, keeps the bounce alive, now picks it up, sends it off to Keefe. Kinley looking inside, finds Shada, kicks it out. Vincent for a three, it's short, no good. Rebound secured by Myers, and then Shada gives a little bit of a bump and gets whistled for the foul. Foul on Shada, her first, second team foul against Twin Loup. Now we'll see a substitution for the Wolves. Schweitzer will come out. Natalie Haskell will come in to replace her. Well, each team has made a bucket, but we've been stuck on 2 for a while. It's tied at 2 with 4:32 left to go here in the quarter. Thornton trying to dump it inside to Coleman, able to deny the pass is Blackburn as she deflects it out of bounds. So Miller will inbound it for AM. Miller sends it in, but first we got a whistle, and I believe we might have a foul away from the ball. And I think they whistled it on Coleman. They did, her first, team's second. Twin Loup to inbound it. Vincent throws it into Kinley Keefe, back to Vincent, off to Shada. Shada will send it ahead to Blackburn. Blackburn will wait for her teammates to join her, and now we'll go 5-on-5 in the half court. Shada had it poked away momentarily by Thornton, able to regain the dribble, sends it inside to Keefe, back out to Shada, inside Blackburn, draws a crowd, sends it out to Haskell, dribbles in, 15-footer off, no good. Rebound Miller, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds, last touched by Twin Loup. So we played basically halfway through this opening quarter. We are tied at 2. as coming into the game for Twin Loup is Cooper Keefe.
Of course, this is a rematch of last week's opening round game that was played over in Myrna.
AM with the ball. Thornton will put it on the floor, sends it inside to Myers. The turnaround, short, no good. Blackburn up high for the rebound. A whistle and a foul from behind, and this will go against the Coyotes.
By the way, that game was fairly close for a while, too. Then Anselmo-Merna pulled away in the late third quarter through the fourth quarter.
Foul went on Rhiannon Myers, her first personal, the team's third. Coming in for Anselmo-Merna is Mallory Bartok. The junior checks in for the first time. Twin Loup with the ball. Kinley Keefe sends it ahead to Blackburn. Jay Lynn around the defender to the rim, short, no good. They fight for the rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball called as the possession arrow will give it to Anselmo-Merna. 3:31 to go in the first. Game is tied at 2, and we've been at that score for a while. Anselmo-Merna with an opportunity to take the lead. Miller guarded tightly by Cooper Keefe, and Cooper with the defense forces Miller into the turnover.
Second turnover on Anselmo-Merna. Twin Loup, who had a bunch of turnovers in that game a week ago, so far has done a fairly decent job with only 2.
Shada throws it away, intercepted by Myers. Rhiannon to the glass, goes up with the left hand, and she will be fouled. So Myers will have to earn them from the line.
They're going to give that foul to Kinley Keefe. That'll be her second. Team foul number 3 here in the first quarter.
Myers to the line. First one, good. So Anselmo-Merna takes the lead on the made free throw by Myers. Some substitutions coming in for both teams. In for Anselmo-Merna, we see for the first time the sophomore Kenzie Russell as Myers from the line makes them both. And it's 4-2 in favor of AM. Twin Loup with the ball. Vincent will enter it into Shada. Back to Vincent. Now sends it ahead to Cooper Keefe. Cooper takes the shot but rejected by Mallory Bartok on the inside. The ball is loose. It's picked up by Haskell. Gets it up, and getting a piece again was Bartok. But this time they call a foul.
One thing I can tell you that Twin Loup is doing better than a week ago. They're doing a press break very well. They have not, they've only had one of their 3 turnovers on the press break, but they are passing the ball. They're not dribbling through it.
Haskell's free throw attempt off the mark. 2:58 to go here in the first. Haskell ready with her second from the line. On its way, got it, made 1 of 2, and Twin Loup is to within 1. Thornton ahead to Mallory Bartok, who beat everybody down the floor. Not able to finish at the rim, but she does draw the foul, and Mallory will go to the line. Foul was whistled on Twin Loup's Haskell, her first personal. Free throw by Mallory Bartok, off the mark, no good. Haskell will come out. Schweitzer will come in to replace her. Bartok gets ready for her second from the line. Mallory sends it on its way. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound, Vincent. Outlet to Blackburn. Jay Lynn picks up the dribble, bounces it off to Vincent, who brings it across midcourt. Off right side to Schweitzer. Schweitzer on the wing, looking for some help. Still looking, now bounces it into Cooper Keefe. Cooper will turn and face, now out to Shada, who finds Schweitzer. Off to Vincent now, a 3 on the way. It's good. Carson Vincent from downtown.
She leads all scorers with 5.
AM trying to answer. Russell with the runner, off the mark, no good. They fight for the rebound, out of bounds off of AM. So on the 3 by Vincent, Twin Loup able to take the lead. Twin Loup 6 and Anselmo-Merna 4. 2:19 to go here in the opening quarter. Lorena Shana trying to dribble around the pressure applied by Thornton and Russell. Sends it ahead to Vincent. Vincent made a nice catch of a tough pass. Now they send it off to Schweitzer. Schweitzer looking, still looking, and a timeout going to be called. Timeout taken by Twin Loup. Dairy Queen of Broken Bow timeout on the floor. 2:02 to go in the first. Twin Loup 6, Anselmo-Merna 4.
Great athletes play with grit, heart, and integrity. At Palmer Monument in Broken Bow, those same qualities guide everything they do. Just as athletes push through the challenges to reach victory, Palmer Monument's team works with dedication to design meaningful, lasting memorials for your loved ones. Crafted with pride and built to stand the test of time. They're committed to honoring every life with care and respect. Palmer Monument, designed with pride, sold with integrity, and always giving their very best, just like the athletes.
And we come back to Sargent, 2:02 to go here in the first. Twin Loup off the three-pointer by Carson Vincent now have the lead at 6-4. Twin Loup to inbound it. Inbounds pass comes to Schweitzer. Schweitzer has it knocked away from behind by Russell and then picked up by Mallory Bartok. Off to Myers as we go under 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Bartok will drive and kick. Thornton a three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for. And, we're going to get a foul. Thought a jump ball was coming, but instead a foul. And the foul will go against Twin Loup.
Well, I don't know about that one, Brent. That looked like all parties had a piece of the ball.
Well, that is the fifth team foul against Twin Loup, so that's going to send Anselmo-Merna to the line to shoot two. Foul again was on Blackburn, her first personal, as Shaylee Coleman goes to the line and makes the first.
AM is 3 of 3 so far at the charity stripe.
Well, a chance now for Coleman to tie it up with this free throw attempt. Shaylee ready, sends it on its way, off the mark, no good, and the rebound to Blackburn. Twin Loup with the ball, they lead it 6-5. A minute 41 to go here in the first. Shada trying to dribble around the pressure of Russell. Keeps the bounce alive. Reverse dribble to her right. Russell poked it away for a moment. Shada able to regain control. Shada looks for help. Sends it inside to Vincent. Vincent cut off by Thornton. Tries to hit Blackburn coming down the lane. Can't handle the pass, and Anselmo-Merna has the ball. Thornton in the corner to Coleman. The open look. It's off the mark. No good. But it's going to stay with Anselmo-Merna as it glanced off the right hand of Ella Schweitzer. So a minute 13 to go here in the first. AM with the ball, down by one, chance to reclaim the lead. Thornton passes it off to Myers. Rhiannon will dribble to her right. Cut off, leaves it inside for Coleman, but can't handle the pass, and it's taken away by Twin Loup. Shada, good ball pressure applied by Russell again. Shada keeps the bounce alive, works off the high ball screen by Blackburn, leaves it in the corner for Sierra Slagle, who has come into the game now. Now it's Shada who handles it again. 17 to shoot for the Wolves. Blackburn draws a crowd. Now a whistle. Now we're going to get a jump ball, and the possession arrow will leave it in the hands with Twin Loup. They've got 14, well, nope. Let's see, they're going to visit. I think the officials are going to talk, and I think the question is going to be how much time should be on the shot clock. Because they reset it to 35.
I think it might be 20.
So, yep, they're going to set it to 20. So they'll reset the shot clock. And unfortunately, they hit the game clock too. So
they're going to have to reset that.
Probably have to reset it too. So again, if you're just tuning in, we're coming toward the end of the first quarter. Twin Loup leads it over Anselmo-Merna 6-5. This is game one of our doubleheader girls contest between the two. Boys game will follow. We've got them both for you tonight on KBBN Radio and on our live video stream through Sandhills Express Facebook and YouTube. So they get the game clock reset. They get the shot clock where it needs to go, and the inbounds pass comes to Shada, who puts it up and draws the foul. Boy, nice little inbounds play run by Twin Loup. Shada just comes down the lane, receives the pass, gets to the rim, not able to finish, but she does draw the foul. Now to the line, and the first one is good.
That's the second one on Mallory Bartok. And by the way, even though there's only 43 seconds to go in the quarter, Twin Loup is in the bonus now.
Shada misses the second free throw attempt. The lead is 2 for the Wolves. Anselmo-Merna with the ball. 38 seconds left to go on the game clock. About an 8-second difference between game clock and shot clock as we come toward the end of the quarter. Rhiannon Myers able to fight her way to the rim. Puts up the shot. No good, but she does draw the foul, and that'll send Myers to the line. First free throw attempt is good. Now a chance for AM to tie it.
Rhiannon 3 of 3 at the line. That's all 3 of her points.
Second free throw attempt, missed it, and the rebound secured by Slagle of Twin Loup. Lorena Shana will handle it. Shot clock is off for the remainder of the quarter. 20 seconds left to play in it. Shana skips it across for Slagle. Deflected in the hands of Schweitzer. Now Vincent handles. They try to enter it into Blackburn. Had it taken away, though, by the Coyotes. AM with the ball. 7 to go in the quarter. Myers will drive and kick. Here's Thornton with 3 to go. Thornton in trouble. Finds Myers. She'll launch. It's off. No good. And that's the end of the first quarter. At the end of one, Twin Loup leads it over Anselmo-Merna 7-6. Make 2026 unforgettable with a great deal on a new Polaris side-by-side or ATV from Agland ATV during the Polaris Start the Year Off-Road Sales event. We are restocked with new units for a new year and ready to pass on great deals. We also have a large lineup of pre-owned units that the guys are motivated to move. Let's get you out there in a new machine. Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Terms and conditions apply. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course.
Rod's Body and Paint on the curve west of Broken Bow, offering reliable auto body repair and paint services that you can count on. From ding removals to complete collision restoration and color-accurate paint jobs, their team delivers with affordable prices, free estimates, and the skill you're seeking. Customer satisfaction is their goal every single time. Get your vehicle looking its best. Call Rod's Body and Paint at 308-872-5346 today.
Now we come back to action as we start quarter number 2. AM with the ball. Thornton dumps it inside to Coleman, puts it up with the left hand and scores.
She's become really good with that left hand. She's got 5 in the game.
Kinley Keefe back into the game for Twin Loup. Quickly advances it into the forward court. Tries to enter it inside to Blackburn. Ball knocked away. Now a whistle. And we're going to get a jump ball.
Well, about every time Blackburn gets that ball in the paint area, Anselmo-Merna is doing a great job of doubling or triple teaming her.
Vincent will throw it into Shauna. Shauna will dribble to her left. Skips it across to Keefe. Keefe handles it now, under 20 on the shot clock for Twin Loup. Keefe bounces it off to Shada, 14 to shoot. Shada matched up with Jenna Bartok, who's back into the game now. 9 to shoot, now 7 to shoot. Vincent in some trouble, 5 on the shot clock. Will they get a shot off? They dump it to Blackburn off her hands, and it will be a shot clock violation. So good defense by Anselmo-Merna as Twin Loup not able to get a shot up at the rim. AM with the ball as we played a minute here in the second quarter. AM leading at 8-7 now. Thornton dumps it inside to Coleman. Coleman had it knocked away by Shada and picked up by Vincent. Lorena Shada now being chased by Jenna Bartok. Dumps it inside for Blackburn, but first a whistle. And the foul's going to go against AM.
Yeah, Jenna Bartok never did see the screen that was set up and really ran hard into Kinley Keefe.
Second personal foul now on Jenna Bartok. Kinley Keefe will handle it. Over a minute played here in the second. Jalen Blackburn cut off by Coleman. Out to Vincent, back into Blackburn. She draws a crowd, finds Keefe, the runner from the elbow, off the back iron, no good. And the rebound secured by AM. Coyotes with the ball. The lead pass for Myers. Rhiannon will catch and shoot. Short, no good. Got her own rebound. Put back, no good. They fight for the board. Coleman's got it. Now out to Thornton for a three. Off the mark, no good. Rebound fought for, a whistle, and another jump ball will be called.
Well, we've had at least 5 jump balls already in this game, if not more.
Well, this time the possession will stay with Anselmo-Merna. as the arrow points their way. Inbounds past Coleman, leaves it for Miller, kicks it out to Bartok. Jenna will drive and shoot, banks it in.
That's her first 2.
The lead is 3 now for the Coyotes. We play 2 minutes here in the second quarter. They send it ahead to Lorena Shada, who now finds Blackburn. Back to Shada now. Shada will dribble to her right, being chased by Bartok. Now dumps it inside to Blackburn. The open look off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound, Shada. Out to Keefe. The runner in traffic, off, no good. Got her own rebound. Put back wouldn't go, but she draws the foul. And Kinley Keefe will be stepping to the free throw line. Foul was whistled on Coleman, her second. Free throw by Keefe is good. Substitutions for Anselmo-Merna, as we'll see Kenzie Russell come back in. Mallory Bartok comes back in. Coleman and Jenna Bartok will both come out. Free throw from Keefe is short, no good. Missed it. Rebound Blackburn. Put back, no. They fight for the board, and it's secured by Miller of Anselmo-Merna. Haley has the pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Twin Loup. AM to inbound on the side. But they might have to, no, they're going to, I think the ball ended up in the trash can. Okay, they are going to wipe the ball off. And boy, one of our officials, how about that? Using the pant leg to wipe off the ball after it found the trash can.
What a time saver.
AM with the ball. Mallory Bartok finds Myers for the open look. And Rhiannon Myers able to knock down the shot as Anselmo-Merna's lead now is 4.
She's got 5 now in the game.
Vincent dribbles around the pressure. Dribbles into the corner, leaves it for Blackburn. Jalen will drive and kick. Now it's Shada who handles it. About 3 minutes played here in the second. Twin Loup with the ball, down by 4. Schweitzer, the lob inside. Keefe puts it up, no good. They fight for the rebound, and Mallory Bartok able to clear it. Outlet pass to Thornton. Lily's going to challenge, dumps it off to Russell. Russell puts it up in traffic and draws the foul. So we'll see who they whistle the foul on. Looks like it's going to go on Schweitzer, her first. And it will send Russell to the line. First free throw attempt, good.
AM doing a pretty good job at the line. 5 of 7 so far.
AM now with the largest lead in the game, which is 5 now. Russell trying to add a point to that. Second free throw, off the mark, no good. Rebound Schweitzer. Twin Loup with the ball. 4:45 remains here in quarter number 2. Anselmo-Merna 13, Twin Loup 8. Shada picked up by Thornton, cut off on the baseline, sends it out to Keefe. Now Vincent. Carson will put it on the floor, looks inside, goes outside to Shada. 15 to shoot for the Wolves. They dump it inside to Blackburn, knocked away from behind by Mallory Bartok. AM with the steal. They'll send it ahead to Bartok, puts it up and draws the foul.
I think Blackburn might be picking up her second here.
Boy, great play on both ends by Mallory Bartok as she was able to force the play on the defensive end, then quickly ran the floor and now stands at the line. First attempt is good. So as Larry mentioned, Blackburn picks up the foul. That is her second. She'll have to come out. Cooper Keefe will come in to replace her.
Mallory Bartok is one of the more improved players throughout the season for Anselmo-Merna.
Bartok makes the free throw, and the lead has grown to 7 now for Anselmo-Merna. 4:20 to go here in the first half. Shada picked up by Miller on the defense, keeps the bounce alive, cut off at the elbow, leaves it for Keefe. A 3 is off the mark, no good. Long rebound tipped out to Kinley Keefe. Twin Loup, a fresh 35 to work with. Shada skips it across to Haskell, who's back into the game. Now Keefe again. This is Kinley. Kinley will swing it off to Shada. Shada will drive baseline, puts it up with the right hand, off the back iron, no good. Schweitzer the offensive rebound, and a foul will go against Anselmo-Merna.
I think they're going to get Kenzie Russell here. That's her first.
Yeah, her first personal, team's third foul. as Shada will throw it out high to Cooper Keefe. Cooper sends it ahead to Schweitzer. Schweitzer looking inside, had it knocked away by Myers. Able to get it back, though. Puts up the shot, no good. Rebound, though, to Shada. It did not draw iron, though, so the shot clock did not reset. Kinley Keefe will put it up on the rim. A little short, no good. And the rebound cleared by Anselmo-Merna. 3:30 to go in the half. Mallory Bartok, great move in the post. Not able to finish, though. And the rebound secured by Twin Loup.
Twin Loup doing a good job on the boards. They've got 16 rebounds compared to 11 for AM.
Anselmo-Merna 15, Twin Loup 8. We play in the second quarter. Kinley Keefe spins and puts it up and scores.
Her first bucket, 3 points in the game.
Haley Miller at the other end for AM. Hands it off to Thornton. Through traffic. Puts it off the window. No good. Offensive rebound. Bartok. Put back. No good. And now a whistle. And I think we're going to get a turnover against Twin Loup. Natalie Haskell going for the rebound. Just lost her balance as she came down. And unfortunately got whistled for the travel.
That's their 9th turnover.
Miller will throw it into Thornton. Open look for three. It's good. Lily Thornton with the three-pointer.
And she becomes the 6th different Coyote to put some points on the board.
The lead is 8 now for the Coyotes. 2:40 left to play in the second. Kinley Keefe sends it off to Cooper. Now in the corner it goes to Shada. Trying to enter it into Kinley Keefe. It's deflected out of bounds. Ball stays with Twin Loup. 2:35 to go in the half. Anselmo-Merna 18, Twin Loup 10. Kinley Keefe bounces it into Shada. Shada puts it up a little short, no good. And the rebound secured by Mallory Bartok. Off to Myers. Rhiannon keeps the bounce alive. Goes to her right. Gets into the lane, puts it up, and scores. And now the largest lead of the game for Anselmo-Merna at 10. Lorena Shada being bumped by Kenzie Russell. And, well, Russell actually going to force Shada to step on the sideline and turn the ball over.
And right now, Anselmo-Merna, they are currently on a 14-3 run in this game.
Myers, guarded by Cooper Keefe, picks it up at the high post, and now we got a whistle. And we're going to get a foul called.
They're going to get Cooper Keefe.
That'll be her first personal. Substitution for Twin Loup. Slagle will come in to replace Schweitzer as AM inbounds with 2:07 to go in the second quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Mallory Bartok. Shot up, no good. They fight for the rebound, and we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow will give it to Twin Loup. So we have 2:04 to go in the quarter. Anselmo-Merna 20, Twin Loup 10. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Boys game will be coming up later. Lorena Shada, pressured by Russell, brings it across midcourt, lost it momentarily, able to regain possession. Kinley Keefe now gives it back up to Shada. Lorena will back it out, and they'll reset the offense. 1:48 left to go in the quarter. 15 to shoot now for Twin Loup on the shot clock. Slagle handles it back off to Shada. To Keefe now. Kinley looking inside. 10 to shoot. Kinley will give it up to Haskell. She'll drive. 6 to shoot. Puts it up in traffic. No good. Taken away by Bartok. Off to Thornton. AM with the ball. Lilly will swing it across to Myers. Open three. Off the mark. No good. Rebound into the hands of Shada. Then knocking it away. Bartok picked up by Myers. AM with the ball. Miller in the lane. Goes around the defender and draws the foul. So that'll send Miller to the line. Foul will go against Twin Loup's Natalie Haskell, her second personal. Team's fourth with 1:17 to go in the quarter. Free throw attempt by Miller, good.
That's her first point.
Well, the opening quarter was very tight, back and forth, kind of low scoring, but now Anselmo-Merna able to create a little separation now as we start to near halftime. Free throw by Miller is good, made them both, and the lead is an even dozen now for the Coyotes. 1:15 to go in the quarter. Haskell dribbles by the ball pressure of Miller. Now bounces it out to Kinley Keefe. Kinley will find Cooper at the high post. She'll launch it. Off the mark, no good. Rebound loose on the floor, picked up by Coleman. Coleman will bounce it off to Miller as we go under a minute to play here in the second. Thornton, a three is good. Lily Thornton again from downtown, and the lead all of a sudden is 15 for AM.
Second three-pointer of the game. She's got 6 points.
Slagle for Twin Loup gives it off to Haskell. 23 on the shot clock. Cooper Keefe back to Natalie. A three from the top of the key is good. Oh, what a big shot. Natalie Haskell, the freshman for Twin Loup.
Twin Loup needed that. She's got 4 points.
Shot clock off now for the remainder of the quarter. 22 seconds left to play in it. Miller off to Thornton. Lily going to launch it. This time it's off, no good. And the ball will belong to Twin Loup.
As she shot that one off the wrong foot, but she had no choice if she was going to shoot it because that was her pivot foot.
12 to go in the quarter. Carson Vincent handles it for Twin Loup. Picks up the bounce, looks for help, sends it ahead to Haskell. 6 to shoot. Haskell will drive, had it knocked away and taken away by Myers. 2 seconds to go. Ball loose. Nobody will get a shot off as the buzzer sounds to bring us to halftime. So we played one half of basketball here in Sargent. Your score at the half: Anselmo-Merna 25, Twin Loup 13.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Find the award-winning service you need with Brent Custer in Broken Bow.
Broken Bow Dental is proud to cheer on the area student athletes. At their location on Highway 2 in Broken Bow, their state-of-the-art clinic blends cutting-edge dental care with a warm, personalized approach, because a confident smile supports success in and out of the game. From routine family dentistry to emergency treatment, they have you covered. Call 308-767-2002 to schedule an appointment at Broken Bow Dental. Be brilliant. Be bold.
Central Nebraska Diesel is your local Renke Gold Prime dealer. What does this mean for you? It means Central Nebraska Diesel is an elite Renke dealer, recognized by Renke for offering unmatched service, support, and professionalism in the irrigation industry. Contact Central Nebraska Diesel for the dependability and superior engineering of Renke, matched with gold-level service and support. Central Nebraska Diesel and Renke are your irrigation experts.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loup Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters, including Morgan Ranch Inc., OBO Ranch, Orville's Repair, P-Patch Greenhouse and Gifts, Prairie Thunder Game Birds, Roberts Chiropractic, Rolly and Keena Stepka, Sargent Chamber of Commerce, Sargent Corner Market, Sargent Insurance Agency, Sargent Packing, Sargent Tire, Seidel Contracting, and Sheets Irrigation. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters.
A1 Auto Repair in Arnold is proud to support our local student athletes and help bring you the action when you can't be there in person. When it comes to fixing cars, the bearded guys at A1 are kind of like mechanical wizards, just with wrenches instead of magic wands. Trust them. You'd much rather they have a wrench than a magic wand. They'll have your car running smoothly and get you back on the road in no time. Stop by 110 East 7th Avenue in Arnold. Call 308-848-2542 or click A1AutoRepairInc.com.
Electricity. We use it every single day. Kristen Electric is ready to help you with your electric projects in underground, farm, remodels, and new construction. If it needs electricity, Kristen Electric can get it there. Call 308-258-4164. They'll figure out a plan to get you on the way to having reliable electricity. for underground, farm, remodels, and new construction. Proud to support the Anselmo-Merna Coyotes by sponsoring this broadcast. Kristen Electric.
Consolidated is a proud sponsor of our student athletes. Everyone wants to get to the events and cheer on our students, but sometimes you just can't. Keeping up to date on all the local sports is hard to do, but Consolidated Superfast Broadband can change that. Find all the latest information on school and broadcast channel web pages, along with news and weather. For more information, call Consolidated at 1-800-742-7464. Plus, keep up with them on Facebook. Just search Consolidated Companies.
Just as all the athletes show hard work and dedication throughout the season, the Anselmo-Merna Booster Club is dedicated to supporting them. They want to express their encouragement to all the teams, not only during game time, but also during every practice, every drill, every rep, every challenge. A lot goes into each time you compete, and the Boosters are very proud of you. Good luck from the Anselmo-Merna Boosters.
Now we come back to Sargent High School. We're at halftime of the girls' half of our doubleheader as Anselmo-Merna leads it over Twin Loup 25-13. And with a look at your first half numbers, here's Larry.
All right, thank you very much, Brent. Here at halftime, Anselmo-Merna with that 12-point advantage, and they've got a number of girls in the scoring column. Rhiannon Myers leading the way with 7 points. Lily Thornton with a couple of threes with 6. 5 for Shaylee Coleman. Also in the scoring column tonight, Jenna Bartok, Haley Miller, and Mallory Bartok, all with 2 each, and 1 point for Kinsey Russell. 4 players in the scorebook for Twin Loup. They're led by Carson Vincent with 5. 4 for Natalie Haskell. 3 so far for Kinley Keefe, and 1 for Lorena Shada. We take a look at the team statistics. Turnovers, Twin Loup has turned it over 11 times. The Lady Coyotes, only 5 times so far. Rebounds are pretty even, 17-16 with a slight edge to the Lady Wolves. And free throw shooting has been big for Anselmo-Merna, 9 of 12 here in this first half compared to 3 of 8 for Twin Loup. So again, your leading scorers at halftime. Rhiannon Myers has 7 for Anselmo-Merna, 5 points for Carson Vincent to lead Twin Loup. Lady Coyotes up on the Lady Wolves, 25-13.
Thanks, partner.
It's a struggle.
You're sounding all right. Appreciate you being here. 25-13 is your score at the half, and Anselmo-Merna has the lead. Second half action is coming up after this.
Hamilton is connecting your world at light speed with fiber to the home internet, so you can access the fastest, most reliable internet from your home or business. Hamilton is your link to high-speed internet, Cobalt TV, Wi-Fi throughout the entire home, and telephone service so you can keep connected with your friends and family. For the fastest internet speeds, reliable service, and local customer support, contact Hamilton. We are proud to support all our local athletes and teams. Good luck this season from all of us at Hamilton.
Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
Your sweetheart deserves a delicious home-cooked meal. If you don't want to do the cooking yourself, take them to Cracker Jacks in Broken Bow on Valentine's evening, starting at 5 p.m. You can enjoy a steak buffet with shrimp, chicken strips, salad bar, and dessert. Carmen will have the dining room open, and of course, you can order your favorites off the menu too. A delicious Valentine's Day meal awaits you and your sweetheart at the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow. No reservations needed. They'll see you on Valentine's evening.
Tri-S-Ag loves supporting the Central Nebraska community. Whether it's a local event or a sporting event for the kids, they support the local youth from the area because they are our future. Life gets crazy and you can't make it to every event. That's why they're proud to help sponsor this broadcast for those who want to cheer on the bright student athletes of Central Nebraska. Whether from home, in the shop, in the tractor, or on the road, enjoy the broadcast, brought to you by Tri-S-Ag.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loup Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters, including Slagle Angus, Speltz Lumber Company, Stars Wildlife Inn, Taylor Storage, TCH Seeds, Team Physical Therapy, The Rescue Bar and Grill, Treptow Cattle Company, Trotter Grain and Fertilizer, Trotter's Woe and Go, Union Bank and Trust, Upstream Ranch, Valley County Health System, and Wagner Bunkhouse and Cabins. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters.
Mead Lumber of Broken Bow is your trusted partner for all your building and home improvement needs. Just like a championship team needs a strong foundation, your home and projects need quality materials and expert advice. From repairs to renovations, Mead Lumber is proud to support our local athletes and community. Whether you're building a new project or fixing your home, Mead Lumber helps keep Custer County strong. Happy to support this broadcast, Mead Lumber in Broken Bow.
Now we come back to Sargent High School, getting ready now for the second half of the girls' half of our doubleheader. Anselmo-Merna will open with the basketball, and we're underway here in quarter number 3. AM with the ball. Jenna Bartok will send it off to Thornton. Lily to her right. Looks that way, now sends it off to Coleman. Shaley will drive, cut off by Blackburn, enters into the post, and Blackburn comes from behind on Myers and just takes the ball away. Lorena Shana for Twin Loup. Guarded tightly by Jenna Bartok. Swings it off to Keith. Kinley will shoot it off the back iron. No good. They fight for the rebound. A whistle and a jump ball is the call. Possession arrow will leave it in the hands of Twin Loup. Just underway here in the third. Vincent to throw it in. Finds Keith cutting to the rim. Puts it up and scores. Ooh, and Kinley may have come down a little awkwardly on that left ankle. Trying to play through the pain now. Coleman leaves it for Myers for the answer. Rolls off the rim, wouldn't get it to go. Got her own rebound, put back, wouldn't go. Now Coleman and Vincent both get hands on the ball. They will call a jump ball, and the possession arrow will leave it in the hands of Anselmo-Merna.
Getting a little rough inside there.
Myers to throw it in. Rhiannon bounces it to Coleman. She'll put it up, rolls out, no good. Had a great look, just couldn't get the shot to go. Twin Loup with the ball, down by 10. We played a minute here in the third. Shada will send it off to Vincent. Carson looking inside, goes outside to Keith. Kinley cut off at the elbow, sends it out to Shada. Now it's Vincent, top of the key. 15 to shoot for Twin Loup. Vincent goes outside to Keith. Kinley will drive, 10 to shoot. Out to Schweitzer. Now Vincent, she'll launch it from deep and score. Carson Vincent, a three-pointer, and it's a 5-0 run to start the half for Twin Loup.
And Vincent leads all scorers with 8.
Jenna Bartok trying to answer. Off the mark, no good, but the offensive rebound to Lily Thornton. Off to Miller. Haley bounces it inside to Coleman. Shaley cut off, finds Thornton. Now back into Shaley. Coleman will find Myers at the elbow. Open look. She knocks it down.
Well, that's the thing. When you deal with Anselmo-Merna, you think you maybe have stopped one inside player, but that opens up the other.
Shada dribbling through traffic. The runner is good. Boy, Twin Loup coming out very strong offensively in this half, and now Anselmo-Merna throws it away. Taken away by Blackburn.
Great denial defense that time by Blackburn, getting her hand out there.
Shada dribbles into the corner, lobs it for Blackburn, but able to intercept the pass was Shaylee Coleman. Thornton will send it ahead to Bartok. Jenna puts it up, can't finish. Rebound Coleman. The follow will not go, but she draws the foul, and Shaylee Coleman will go to the line. Foul was whistled on Schweitzer of Twin Loup. Her second personal foul. Shaylee Coleman to the line. First attempt. Good. Able to roll it over the front of the rim. Now the second from the line for Shaley. Free throw on its way. This one's short, no good. Rebound tipped out, loose on the floor, picked up by Thornton. Sends it inside, intended for Myers, but Blackburn gets a hand on it. Deflects it out of bounds. Ball will stay with AM. 5:28 to go in the third. Anselmo-Merna 28, Twin Loup 20. Inbounds pass comes to Myers. Rhiannon will bounce it off to Thornton. Lilly puts it on the floor, poked away, but into the hands of Myers. Myers backs down the defender, goes around Shada, puts it up with the left hand, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Twin Loup.
AM doing a much better job getting to the boards here in this third quarter.
Haley Miller to throw it in. Miller looking, goes outside to Thornton. Lilly will drive, cut off in the lane. Sends it out to Miller. Now Bartok off her hands into the hands of Rhiannon Myers. Myers bounces it down low to Coleman. Coleman guarded by Blackburn. Nowhere to go with it. Pass now deflected and taken away by Kinley Keefe. Twin Loup with the ball. Keefe lobs it for Blackburn, but intercepted by Coleman. Coleman going to challenge Keefe. Puts it up with the left hand. Too strong, no good. Rebound Schweitzer. Coleman rips it away. Myers a three. Got it. And a timeout on the floor. Boy, Shaylee Coleman working hard on the glass. Frees Myers up for a three with a Dairy Queen of Broken Bow timeout on the floor. 4:39 to go in the third. And Anselmo-Merna 31, Twin Loup 20.
Life's better when you're under our roof because we can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Justin at the Justin Thompson Agency at 872-5252 today.
American Family Insurance.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
And we come back to Sargent High School. While your friends at Klang Financial are honored to help with any of your health and life insurance questions, as well as any retirement planning needs you may have, reach them at 872-6810. Klang Financial, downtown Broken Bow at 940 South D Street.
And a big shout out to some folks that say that they're watching our live stream on Sandhills Express. Steve Mogensen, Andrew Swanson, Ron Miller among them.
All right, nice to have you folks along. We're back to action. Twin Loup gets the open look. Ella Schweitzer able to knock it down. Boy, Twin Loup playing much better offensively here in this third quarter. Lily Thornton dumps it inside to Myers. Oh, great lead down low for Coleman, but cannot finish. Rebound Bartok, good. Jenna Bartok with the rebound and the follow. Twin Loup with the ball. Shada quickly advances it. Sends it inside to Blackburn. Out to Vincent for a three. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound. Saved by Myers, but into the hands of Blackburn. Blackburn had it taken away. Now the Coyotes have it. Lily Thornton dribbled it off the foot of Schweitzer into the hands of Blackburn. She'll go glass and score. Anselmo-Merna 33, Twin Loup 24, 3:40 to go in the quarter. Myers in the lane. The spin, the shot off the back iron, no good. Rebound Schweitzer. Schweitzer sends it off to Haskell, and now it's Shada. Shada will bring it into the forecourt. 3:25 now to go in the third. And Anselmo-Merna 33, Twin Loup 24. Shada to her left. Tries to send it in to Blackburn, intercepted by Coleman. Shaley to the rim, layup, no, but Shaley will be fouled.
Has anybody had such bad luck on some inside shots that look like they're going to go that haven't, like Shaley Coleman here in this third quarter?
Yeah, she's gotten a lot of good looks. The rim has just been a little unkind as Coleman goes to the line and misses the first. That last foul, by the way, on Shada, her second personal foul, second team foul, whistled against Twin Loup in the quarter.
We've got quite a few fouls in this game, but nobody has three yet.
Yeah, they've kind of been spread out, haven't they? Coleman at the line, rims out, no good. Myers fighting for the rebound, puts it up, no good. Blackburn able to secure it for Twin Loup, and then a reach-in foul called on Rhiannon Myers. .3:11 to go in the third.
That's the second on Myers, first on AM.
And now Twin Loup turns it over, I think. I didn't see, yes, turns it over. The inbounds pass came to Haskell, but Myers got a hand on it, and then it ended up touching the inbounder while they were standing out of bounds. So Twin Loup ends up turning it over, and Anselmo-Merna will have the basketball. Kenzie Russell into the game, throws it in, intended for Coleman, knocked out of her hands. Russell picks it up, and then reaching in to force a jump ball was Haskell. So now the ball will go over to Twin Loup. 3:09 to go in the third. Twin Loup with the ball, down by 9. Lorena Shada being pressured by Russell in the backcourt. Able to bring it across the midcourt line, Shada. Lorena will dribble to her right. Again, Russell giving chase. Shada sends it out now to Schweitzer. Schweitzer at the top of the key, swings it off to Vincent. Carson looking inside, puts it on the floor. 15 to shoot for the Wolves. Vincent trying to dribble around the pressure of Thornton. 10 to shoot, and Twin Loup throws it away. Steal by Myers. Rhiannon going to challenge Blackburn, puts it up and scores.
She leads all scorers with 14 points in this game.
The lead back to 11 now for Anselmo-Merna, and a timeout on the floor. 2:29 to go in the third. Dairy Queen a Broken Bow timeout. Anselmo-Merna over Twin Loup 35-24.
At Team Physical Therapy, they know staying in the game is your top priority. With locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Callaway, and Gothenburg, they're proud to support local athletes with expert care and personalized rehab. Reach them at 872-5111. Whether you're recovering from an injury or working to improve your performance, their team is dedicated to helping you get back stronger and faster. Reach out to Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or visit myteampt.com. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by Team Physical Therapy.
Back to Sargent High School. Game one of our doubleheader. Girls game, 2:29 left to play in the third. Well, Twin Loup came out, started really strong in that third quarter, but Anselmo-Merna has kind of weathered the storm right now and have their lead back to double digits. Anselmo-Merna 35, Twin Loup 24. Again, this is game one of two that we'll have for you tonight. Boys game will be coming up later. Twin Loup to inbound it on the side, coming out of the timeout. Carson Vincent to throw it in. Vincent goes into the backcourt to Shada. Shada will bring it across midcourt, met by Kenzie Russell. Shada to her left. Russell reaches in, pokes it out of bounds. Ball stays with Twin Loup, 22 on the shot clock.
For Twin Loup, it's really important, Brent, to make this a single-digit game by the end of the third quarter.
Twin Loup to inbound it from the corner. They'll throw it in to Schweitzer. Ella guarded by Mallory Bartok, who's back into the game, and Anselmo-Merna comes away with the ball. Myers going to give it right back, though. Just lost control of the dribble as Anselmo-Merna turns it over.
Well, neither team has really done a very good job in this quarter of handling the ball. Twin Loup's had 8 turnovers, Anselmo-Merna 6.
Now the ball just kind of a hot potato, bouncing all over the place. Finally picked up by Kenzie Russell. Kenzie will get to the rim and draw the foul.
9 turnovers now in the quarter for Twin Loup, 20 in the game, and that's the third foul on Lorena Shada.
Yeah, third team foul as well on Twin Loup in the quarter as Russell makes good on the first from the line. So substitutions coming in. Haley Miller will come in for Myers on the Anselmo-Merna side. Meanwhile, Kinley and Cooper Keefe re-enter for Twin Loup. Joining them is Sierra Slagle. Lorena Shada will stay on the floor with 3 fouls for Twin Loup. Jaylyn Blackburn out there as well. Free throw by Russell, no good. Long rebound, though, chased down by Mallory Bartok. Off to Russell. Russell back to Mallory. Bartok looking inside, puts it on the floor, sends it out to Thornton now. Lilly will drive, cut off by Slagle, leaves it for Bartok. Mallory will take the shot and bank it in. Mallory's given AM some good minutes off the bench here tonight. And now the lead has grown to 14 for Anselmo-Merna. We have a foul, and it's going to go against Twin Loup. Kinley Keefe stepping out, trying to set the screen. Just wasn't quite set and got called for the offensive foul.
And that now is her third foul.
Well, a minute 40 is all that remains here in the third. AM with the ball. They dump it into the middle of the lane to Coleman. Kick out Russell for the open look. Off the mark, no good. Rebound, Mallory. Bartok had it taken away, but first a whistle. Foul going to be whistled against Twin Loup. And it's going to send Mallory Bartok to the line, as that's the 5th team foul against the Wolves.
Well, it's showing 23, but and there is no 23. I think they made a correction here, though. And that's going to be the second foul on Cooper Keefe.
At the line, Mallory Bartok for Anselmo-Merna. First attempt is good. Well, Twin Loup came out really strong in the third quarter, cut into that halftime deficit, but now Anselmo-Merna has the lead built up to 15, which is their largest now of the game. Bartok ready with her second. It is off the mark, no good. Long rebound being chased after, and it's able to be chased down by Natalie Haskell. Haskell guarded by Russell. Ball loose. Haskell to the floor to save it. Now a whistle, and we're going to get a timeout. Dairy Queen of Broken Bow, timeout on the floor. A minute 19 to go in the third. Anselmo-Merna 39, Twin Loup 24.
It's easy to forget things. You know, where you put your keys, what you were about to say, the name of someone you've known forever, why you walked into a certain room. So we won't give you a too hard of a time for forgetting that Geared for Sports has Twisted X footwear. Now is the perfect time to remember because they're 25% off. Plus, with a purchase, you're entered in a drawing for a free pair. Shop styles for children, men, and women. Plus, your purchase gets you entered in the Chambers Grand Prize Love Local drawing. Geared for Sports on the Square in Broken Bow.
And we come back to Sargent out of the timeout. Twin Loup with the ball. Jalen Blackburn has it poked away into the backcourt. Goes back to retrieve it. Now gives it up. Ball loose again. Finally secured by Twin Loup. 15 to shoot for the Wolves. Haskell in some trouble. Poked away by Russell. Haskell able to regather. Now throws it away. Bartok comes away with the steal, and she will be fouled.
And that's going to result in free throws.
Yeah, AM in the bonus for the rest of the quarter. Foul was on Cooper Keefe, her third. And that'll send Bartok back to the line. 1 minute remaining here in the third. Free throw attempt. Good. So after Twin Loup made a charge to start this third quarter, and Anselmo-Merna going on a run to close out the quarter, as Bartok will send it from the line, makes good on both. And now the lead has grown to 17 for the Coyotes.
Bartok off the bench has 7 points, 5 of 6 at the free throw line.
Kinley Keefe to Cooper. Cooper cut off, sends it out to Haskell. 23 on the shot clock. Game clock under a minute to go in the quarter. Jenna Bartok steps in and rips the ball away. Steal for AM. Coleman on the offensive end. Leaves it for Russell. Knocked away by Blackburn. It goes out of bounds off of Anselmo-Merna. 35.2. So I guess there's a 0.2 difference between shot clock and game clock. As the ball is knocked away, ball is loose at midcourt, picked up by Russell. Russell to the rim, layup, no. Rebound fought for and secured by Twin Loup. Now the shot clock is off for the remainder of the quarter. 15 left to go in it. The shot up by Slagle, off the mark, no good. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Blackburn. 8 to go in the quarter. Blackburn leaves it for Haskell, puts it up, and is fouled.
They're going to get Jenna Bartok on this. That'll be her third personal foul.
To the line, Natalie Haskell. First free throw. Good.
She's 2 of 3 from the line tonight with 5 points.
Second free throw attempt. It's off, no good. Ball knocked around into the hands of Jenna Bartok. 1 second to go. Russell will not get the shot off before the buzzer sounds. So we played 3 quarters of basketball here in Sargent. Your score at the end of 3, Anselmo-Merna 41, Twin Loup 25.
Thinking about a remodel or planning a new build this year? Now's the time to get your projects on the schedule with Duda Plumbing. Scott and Colton handle full remodel plumbing, new construction installs, and professional sewer video inspections to spot issues before they become surprises. They serve Broken Bow and surrounding communities with dependable, detail-driven service, plus septic plumbing when needed. Don't wait until everyone's booked. Call Duda Plumbing today, where they do the plumbing.
A new year means new plans and a fresh start for your savings. At Custer Federal State Bank, we believe hard work deserves a safe place to grow. Whether you're saving for the farm, the family, or the future, our savings accounts are built for folks who value trust, service, and hometown banking. Start the year off right with neighbors who know you by name. Stop by Custer Federal State Bank today or visit us online. Custer Federal State Bank, your hometown bank, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now we come back to Sargent as we're underway now in the 4th. And Anselmo-Merna will open with the basketball. Thornton leaves it for Mallory Bartok. A 3 banked in. Boy, that's the night it's been for Mallory. She's had a great night off the bench.
She becomes the second player to get into double figures with 10 points.
Lorena Shada handles it for Twin Loup. Nice entry into Blackburn. Oh, good move. Goes up and under, but cannot finish at the rim as a rebound is pulled down by Rhiannon Myers. Lily Thornton handles it now for the Coyotes. Thornton trying to spin away from the defender, throws it inside to Myers. Rhiannon backing down the defender, goes glass and scores. Anselmo-Merna 46, Twin Loup 25 now as we played about a minute here in the 4th. Shada going to attack. Ball knocked away, loose, now a whistle, and we're going to get a jump ball. Well, again, the boys' game will be coming up. Twin Loup and Anselmo-Merna, they met in the semifinals last week of the MNAC tournament. Twin Loup won that as Jaylyn Blackburn makes herself available on the inbounds pass and lays it up and in. Just over a minute gone here in the 4th quarter, and that'll be a backcourt violation against Anselmo-Merna. Thornton, I think, just kind of lost track of where she was on the court. The ball was poked away, then Lily was able to regain control, then stepped over the midcourt line to turn it over.
Yeah, she didn't. Momentum kind of carried it across, and she was already established in the forecourt.
Lorena Shana sends it off to Kinley Keefe. Kinley will drive baseline, tries to go reverse, had the ball knocked away, but able to retrieve and get it back. Ball kind of ping-pongs around back into the hands of Keefe. The runner is taken away by Bartok, right into the hands of Blackburn, though. Shot up no good. Now a whistle and a foul on the inside. And it's going to go on Kinley Keefe.
That's going to be number 4 on her.
90 seconds played here in the 4th. And Anselmo-Merna with the ball. AM leading 46-27. Thornton cut off on the wing, dumps it inside to Myers, who goes glass and scores. Boy, great post up down low by Rhiannon Myers. Nice entry from Thornton. And the Coyotes continue to grow their lead. Here's Shada off to Schweitzer now. Gives it up to Blackburn. Blackburn on the wing, puts it on the floor, back to Schweitzer. They'll swing it off left to Keefe. Kinley will drive and shoot. Off the mark, no good. Long rebound tipped out, chased down by Shada. Vincent will handle it. I think the shot, did that draw iron? Well, it doesn't matter. Twin Loup turns it over, and Anselmo-Merna with the ball. Myers, the run out to the other end. Layup good.
She's got 6 in the quarter. 20 in the game to lead all scorers.
Twin Loup with the ball. Vincent cut off, leaves it for Keefe. Kinley a three, it's off, no good. Rebound though, Carson Vincent. Vincent in the corner. Nice bounce pass down low to Blackburn. Jay Lynn draws a crowd and then lost the ball. Picked up by Thornton. Ahead to Myers. Rhiannon layup. Good. And Anselmo-Merna now starting to pull away, and we have a timeout on the floor. Dairy Queen of Broken Bow, timeout. 5:13 to go in the game. And Anselmo-Merna 52, Twin Loup 27.
Wait, stop. This is not a drill. Gateway Motors just triggered a vehicle alert you need to hear. Select Chevrolet Equinoxes, Trax, Trailblazers, Nissan Altimas, Jeep Compass, and Toyota Camrys are all part of one exclusive promotion. Just $299 down, $299 a month with approved credit, and every one of them is tagged with the Gateway Motors Lifetime Powertrain Limited Warranty. There are only 10 vehicles available. When they're gone, they're gone. Look for the vehicles with the green dot on the windshield. That's how you know they're part of the deal. Get to Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. This is only while supplies last.
Having a party, celebration, tailgate, or watch party? Then you need to come and see us at the Grocery Cart. Between our amazing deals and GK Wine and Spirits, we'll help you treat your guests right. Start out with a meat and cheese tray or a Chester's chicken in the deli, or pick up a rack of smoked ribs. For drinks, our aisles at the GK Wine and Spirits are full with savings on your favorites. The deli and GK Wine and Spirits, inside the Grocery Cart, Broken Bow.
Action out of the timeout. Twin Loup with the ball. They try to enter it into Blackburn. Deflected, but into the hands of Shada. Then intercepted by Thornton. Lily Thornton going to challenge. Gets to the rim. Short, no good. Got her own rebound. And then taken away by Schweitzer. Twin Loup with the ball. Over 3 minutes gone now here in the fourth. And Anselmo-Merna 52. Twin Loup 27. Vincent will launch it off. No good. Knocked out of bounds off of Twin Loup. AM with the ball. Brent Apperson, Larry Cotner with you behind the mic tonight. Jack Simpson with us behind the camera. We're live on KBBN Radio and with our live video stream through Sandhills Express. The entry down low to Coleman. Coleman in some trouble, and she took an extra step. Boy, Twin Loup did a good job of collapsing defensively down on the post and forced AM into the turnover.
Yeah, they really didn't leave her with any options.
Shotto will send it ahead to Vincent. Vincent at the elbow will take the shot. It's short, no good, and it goes out of bounds. And Anselmo-Merna will have the basketball. AM handles it as Thornton will bring it across midcourt. Nearing 4 minutes left to go in the game. Thornton dribbles around traffic, gets the open look, no good. And the rebound into the hands of Tinley Potter. Now out to Thornton, who knocks down a three.
She's got 3 threes in the game, 9 points.
Shada swings it off left to Schweitzer. Schweitzer will launch. It's off the iron, no good. Rebound Lily Thornton of Anselmo-Merna. Thornton into the forward court, bumped and fouled by Schweitzer. Third on Schweitzer, second team foul against Twin Loup in the quarter. 3:48 left to play, and Anselmo-Merna 55. Twin Loup 27. Well, again, Twin Loup came out really strong to start this third quarter, but Anselmo-Merna was able to gain the momentum back and now starting to extend their lead. Here's the shot from deep. It's off, no good. Checking into the game, Rayleigh Bachman. Shot off, no good. And then as they fight for the rebound, it'll be out of bounds off of Anselmo-Merna. Twin Loup ball. Don't forget the boys' game is still to come. We'll have it for you live on KBBN Radio and on our live video stream. Pass is deflected out of bounds off the hands of Potter. It'll stay with Twin Loup. Cooper Keefe is coming back in, so let's set the five now for Twin Loup. Cooper Keefe, Shada, Haskell, Slagle, and Blackburn. As Shada will bounce it into Haskell, made herself free for the inbounds and lays it up and in.
Natalie off the bench has 7 points.
At the other end, this is Potter for a three. It's off, no good. Rebound, Jenna Bartok. Put back, no. They fight for the rebound, picked up by Jenna again. Bartok now will send it out. Russell will shoot it from the baseline. No good. Rebound secured by Haskell. Twin Loup has it. Nearing 3 minutes left to go. Anselmo-Merna 55, Twin Loup 29. Slagle deep on the wing. Sends it off to Haskell. She'll spin away from the defender, then lost the ball. Able to re-secure it, though. Now it's Shauna. Lorena trying to drive baseline. Sends it out high to Blackburn. Blackburn will give it up to Slagle. 7 to shoot now on the shot clock. Haskell trying to drive, gets it up, and gets whistled for a travel.
26 turnover on Twin Loup here in this game. 15th in the second half.
AM goes back to their bench as Keely Pelster will come into the game for Anselmo-Merna. Emma Larson has come in as well for the Coyotes. Pelster handles it, lost it, ball loose. Blackburn goes to the floor to retrieve it. Now able to bounce and keep the possession alive, and Twin Loop's going to get a timeout. So a Dairy Queen of Broken Bow timeout on the floor. 2:21 to go in the game. And Anselmo-Merna 55, Twin Loup 29.
Trotter Service on Highway 2 in Broken Bow is your trusted local source for all your auto repair and maintenance needs. From oil changes and tire sales to complete vehicle repairs, their skilled team offers honest, reliable service to keep your car running smoothly and safely. Whether it's routine maintenance or an unexpected repair, Trotter Service is dedicated to getting you back on the road quickly and with confidence. Trotter Service, your hometown automotive repair and tire store.
Back to action out of the timeout. Twin Loup with the ball. Haskell will hand it off into the game for Twin Loup now as Allie Smith. Ball is knocked away, picked up by Kenzie Russell. Now it's loose again. Smith fighting for it. We got a whistle, and a jump ball will be called. Ball will stay with AM. Bachman, the freshman, will throw it in for the Coyotes. Sends it in to Kenzie Russell. Kenzie will swing it off to Potter. Now Bachman for a three. It's short, no good. And the rebound secured by Twin Loop's Addison Dillsaver, who's into the game. Gives it up to Slagle. Slagle will swing it off to Haskell. Haskell around the defender, cut off on the baseline. Sends it out to Dillsaver, knocked away, but loose ball picked up by Smith. Back to Dillsaver, 19 to shoot for Twin Loup. Driving is Haskell. She'll put it up in traffic and draw the foul.
Just the first team foul of the fourth quarter on AM.
And the foul will be whistled on Emma Larson. Haskell's free throw attempt is good. And Anselmo-Merna 55, Twin Loup 30, a minute 35 left to go in the game. Free throw attempt by Haskell, bounces around the rim and would not go down. They fight for the rebound. A whistle, jump ball, possession will point to Twin Loup. Smith will throw it in. A minute 33 left to go. Entry pass to Haskell, open for a three off the side of the iron, no good. They chase after the loose ball, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Anselmo-Merna. So Twin Loup will inbound it. Allie Smith will do the honors. They bounce it inside to Macy Smith, who's into the game. Now out to Haskell for a three. It's off, no good. And the rebound secured by Bachman of Anselmo-Merna. She'll send it ahead to Russell. Gives it up to Potter. A three on the way. Short, no good. Offensive rebound, Russell. And then a whistle. Jump ball, possession arrow, pointing to AM. Rayleigh Bachman will enter it in from the baseline. Throws it in. Getting the shot up, no good from Pelster. And Twin Loup able to clear. 1 minute left to go in the game. Haskell throws the pass intended for Smith, but it's out of her reach as Twin Loup turns it over. So the ball goes back over to the Coyotes. We got 56 seconds left to play in the game. AM leading at 55-30 as we play out the final seconds. Potter will leave it for Bachman, off to Russell at the top of the key. She'll drive and kick. Potter a three. Rims out, no good. Rebound, Dillsaver on the weak side for Twin Loup. Wolves have it. About a 7-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Haskell open for a three. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound Smith, put back, no good. A late whistle, and we're going to get a foul. Foul going to be called on Bachman of Anselmo-Merna. They will call it in the act of shooting as Allie Smith for Twin Loup will step to the line. Free throw, good.
That's her first point of the night.
Well, love the way Twin Loup has fought here tonight. Boy, they made a charge in the third quarter, but Anselmo-Merna was able to close the quarter on a run and regain control as Smith will launch it from the free throw line, no good. Rebound secured by Larson of Anselmo-Merna. 22 seconds left to go in the game. Kenzie Russell dribbles by the ball pressure of Haskell. Sends it out, intended for Pelster, taken away though, and now we got a whistle. And we're going to get a reach-in foul against Pelster of Anselmo-Merna. So Twin Loup will inbound it with just over 14 seconds to go. Twin Loup with the ball. Smith will launch. It's off the top of the backboard, out of bounds, and the ball goes back over to AM. So we got 8 seconds left to go, and Anselmo-Merna going to pick up the win. Able to hold off Twin Loup here tonight. Score is 55-31, and it looks like that'll be your final as they dribble out the final seconds. So Anselmo-Merna picks up the win. Your final score, AM 55, Twin Loup 31. Larry is totaling up the final numbers. We'll come back and share them with you after this.
Configuring the Bluetooth, deciding who controls the music, remembering where you parked. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your vehicle doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like remembering if you're on the 3rd or 4th level of the parking garage. That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
Mice and rats don't stand a chance when you shop the selection of products available at Arrow Seed. Try Boot Hill Pellets, Place Packs, pre-measured and easy to put in hard-to-reach locations. Mini blocks have a peanut flavor rodents love. Place them on rods or in bait stations. Soft bait from Revolver and Fast Draw means less bait waste and easy cleanup. And mini blocks and paraffin blocks from Ombre are an exceptional choice as well. Simply put, the mouse and rat solution you're seeking is at Arrow Seed.
Nebraska State Bank is where hometown pride meets hometown banking. They're proud to offer a full range of personal and business banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home and agriculture loans, and convenient online mobile banking. Nebraska State Bank will help you score whether you're buying your first home, growing a business, or planning for the future. With branches in Broken Bow, Myrna, and Callaway, they are your trusted teammate. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
February is Heart Health Month. Melham Medical Center wants to be sure you are heart healthy. We have 4 cardiologists that visit our specialty clinic on a regular basis. Dr. Fruling, Dr. Balwans, Dr. Dasuki, and Dr. Cookman. Save a trip out of town and make an appointment at Melham Medical Center with our cardiologist team right here at home. Call 308-872-4157 to schedule your appointment in the specialty clinic. We look forward to partnering with you to inspire healthy living through quality care.
Sargent Irrigation may work across the globe, but their heart is firmly planted in central Nebraska. They know it's the people here, hardworking, dedicated, and full of community pride, that make their success possible. That's why they proudly support both high school and Husker sports broadcasts. Whether you're cheering from the stands or tuning in at home, they're helping bring the excitement right to you. Enjoy the game, brought to you in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow.
We are here for you, no matter where it works best to meet. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We may have closed our Broken Bow office, but that doesn't mean Lori and I aren't ready to hit the road to meet where it's most convenient for you. Whether that's your home, conference rooms, coffee shops, or a picnic table in the park, we'll bring our competitive, trusted coverage to you. You can also come by our Callaway office Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. until 5, or Fridays, 7:30 a.m. till noon, or call 836-2201 and let's talk so we can go to work for you at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
Well, the girls' game has gone final in our area doubleheader. Excuse me, Anselmo-Merna wins it over Twin Loup, 55-31, the final. And with your final numbers, here's Larry.
Yeah, with my voice that way, you can't cough.
Yeah, well, sorry, man. I made it through pretty good, though,
you
we're hanging in there.
Rhiannon Myers led the way here tonight in this 55-31 win for Anselmo-Merna. She had 22 points, 7 at halftime, and she really lit it up in the second half with 15 second-half points. The only other player in the game in double figures was Mallory Bartok, who did that off the bench with 10. 9 points on 3 3-pointers for Lily Thornton. 6 points on the evening for Shaylee Coleman. Also in the scorebook this evening with 4 points was Jenna Bartok. 2 points for Haley Miller and 2 points for Kinsey Russell. For Twin Loup, they were led here by a pair of players, Natalie Haskell and Carson Vincent, each with 8 points. 5 points on the night for Kinley Key. 4 recorded by Jalen Blackburn. Also in the score column, 3 points for Lorena Shada. 2 points on the night for Ella Schweitzer, and 1 for Allie Smith. We look at the team statistics. 35 rebounds for Anselmo-Merna compared to 29 for Twin Loup. At the free throw line, AM was 14 of 22. Lady Wolves, 6 of 14. And then we take a look at the turnovers. This was a big category. 29 turnovers against Twin Loup. They did well early in the game, but those started adding up from the second quarter on. 16 for Anselmo-Merna. So once again, your leading scorers in the game, Rhiannon Myers had 22 and Mallory Bartok 10 for the victorious Anselmo-Merna Lady Coyotes. And for Twin Loup, 8 points each for Natalie Haskell and Carson Vincent. Final score, 55-31, Lady Coyotes.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
you did it, man.
One more game to go.
Fighting through adversity. I love it. All right. Glad you're here. All right, we got Jack Simpson behind the camera. We're live on radio and video on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. All right, time to transition now into Game 2 of our doubleheader. The boys' game is coming up. It's Twin Loup versus Anselmo-Merna on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
The team at Taylor Heating and Cooling are big fans of our area student athletes and are proud to help bring you their accomplishments on the radio. Just like these bright students keep a cool head in the heat of competition, Taylor Heating and Cooling is ready to help keep you cool with their services. If the season calls for heat, they're ready with repair and new install expertise there as well. Financing is available because sweating or shivering in your home needs fixed now, not later. Call Taylor Heating and Cooling at 308-872-6196 or visit TaylorHeatingandCoolingBB.com.
Great athletes play with grit, heart, and integrity. At Palmer Monument in Broken Bow, those same qualities guide everything they do. Just as athletes push through the challenges to reach victory, Palmer Monument's team works with dedication to design meaningful, lasting memorials for your loved ones, crafted with pride and built to stand the test of time. They're committed to honoring every life with care and respect. Palmer Monument, designed with pride, sold with integrity, and always giving their very best, just like the athletes.
Make 2026 unforgettable with a great deal on a new Polaris side-by-side or ATV from Agland ATV during the Polaris Start the Year Off-Road Sales event. We are restocked with new units for a new year and ready to pass on great deals. We also have a large lineup of pre-owned units that the guys are motivated to move. Let's get you out there in a new machine. Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Terms and conditions apply. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course.
When your vehicle needs dependable repair, turn to Rod's Body and Paint on the curve west of Broken Bow. They specialize in collision repair, color matching, auto glass replacement, and dent repair. Backed by certified technicians, free estimates, and fair prices that get you back on the road. With over a half century of experience serving the community, they have earned a reputation for quality and trust. Call 308-872-5346 for details or to schedule your estimate at Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Find the award-winning service you need with Brent Custer in Broken Bow.
Broken Bow Dental is proud to cheer on the area student athletes. At their location on Highway 2 in Broken Bow, their state-of-the-art clinic blends cutting-edge dental care with a warm, personalized approach. Because a confident smile supports success in and out of the game. From routine family dentistry to emergency treatment, they have you covered. Call 308-767-2002 to schedule an appointment at Broken Bow Dental. Be brilliant. Be bold.
Welcome to another broadcast of high school sports here on Central Nebraska's Sports Source. We want to say thanks to all the community-spirited businesses who bring you our coverage. We hope that you'll join us thanking those sponsors by giving them your patronage.
Thank you to these businesses that bring you every high school and Husker broadcast.
Nebraska State Bank, Grocery Cart, Arrow Seed, Team Physical Therapy, Meade Lumber, Custer Federal State Bank, Rod's Body and Paint, Trotter Service, Shelter Insurance, Agland ATV, Duda Plumbing, Sargent Irrigation, Melham Medical Center, Geared for Sports, Broken Bow Dental, Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency, Gateway Motors, High Street Insurance and Financial Services, Taylor Heating and Cooling, Justin Thompson Agency, Palmer Monument, Central Nebraska Diesel. Now, let's go live for our coverage of exciting sports action on Central Nebraska Sports Source.
And we bring you back to Sargent, Nebraska as we transition now to Game 2 of our doubleheader. Boys game is coming up between Anselmo-Merna and Twin Loup. Want to say thanks to all of the sponsors who are bringing it to you live on the radio tonight. Joining the sponsors that you just heard in our open, we also want to say thanks to Rise Rehab and Performance, also A1 Auto Repair, Christian Electric, Consolidated, the Anselmo-Merna Boosters, Hamilton, Central Nebraska Electric, Tumbleweed Cafe, and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill in Broken Bow. We also say thanks to Tri-S-Ag and the Twin Loup Boosters. Not only are we live on the radio tonight, we're live with our video stream as well. Want to say thanks to those who are sponsoring our video stream tonight. We say thanks to Muddy Creek Auto and Anselmo-Merna Boosters and Hermsmeyer Agronomy. We also say thanks to BD, Grocery Cart, Nebraska State Bank, Agland ATV, Palmer Monument, Insurance of the Heartland, H&R Block, Colligan, Meade Lumber of Broken Bow, Callaway District Hospital with the Arnold and Callaway Medical Clinics, the Garden Center, Downey Drilling, Market and Mill, and 450 Ag, bringing you our live video stream here tonight. We're getting ready. It's the boys' game coming up. Twin Loup versus Anselmo-Merna next on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Central Nebraska Diesel, your full-service Renke dealer, wishes all of the area student athletes and the Huskers a winning season. With Renke, you are always the winner. Call Central Nebraska Diesel to find out how a new Renke irrigation system can help score more points in your farming operation. Best of luck to all of the area student athletes, and go Big Red in competition and in the classroom. From Central Nebraska Diesel, your local irrigation experts.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loop Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loop Boosters, including 4W Delaney and the Ritz Cafe, Agland ATV, Burwell Dental Clinic, Burwell Family Practice PC, Burwell Pharmacy, Calamus Outfitters, Central Nebraska Electric, the City of Sargent, Corner Stop, Diamond Ring Ranch, Don and Sue Shada, Fensky Farms, First National Bank, and Govia Brothers Mortuary and Crematory. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by the Twin Loop Boosters.
A1 Auto Repair in Arnold is proud to support our local student athletes and help bring you the action when you can't be there in person. When it comes to fixing cars, the bearded guys at A1 are kind of like mechanical wizards, just with wrenches instead of magic wands. Trust them, you'd much rather they have a wrench than a magic wand. They'll have your car running smoothly and get you back on the road in no time. Stop by 110 East 7th Avenue in Arnold. Call 308-848-2542 or click A1AutoRepairInc.com.
Electricity. We use it every single day. Kristen Electric is ready to help you with your electric projects in underground, farm, remodels, and new construction. If it needs electricity, Kristen Electric can't get it there. Call 308-258-4164. They'll figure out a plan to get you on the way to having reliable electricity. For underground, farm, remodels, and new construction. Proud to support the Anselmo-Merna Coyotes by sponsoring this broadcast. Kristen Electric.
Consolidated is a proud sponsor of our student athletes. Everyone wants to get to the events and cheer on our students, but sometimes you just can't. Keeping up to date on all the local sports is hard to do, but Consolidated Superfast Broadband can change that. Find all the latest information on school and broadcast channel web pages, along with news and weather. For more information, call Consolidated at 1-800-742-7464. Plus, keep up with them on Facebook. Just search Consolidated Companies.
Just as all the athletes show hard work and dedication throughout the season, the Anselmo-Merna Booster Club is dedicated to supporting them. They want to express their encouragement to all the teams, not only during game time, but also during every practice, every drill, every rep, every challenge. A lot goes into each time you compete, and the Boosters are very proud of you. Good luck from the Anselmo-Merna Boosters. Hamilton is connecting your world at light speed with fiber to the home internet, so you can access the fastest, most reliable internet from your home or business. Hamilton is your link to high-speed internet, Cobalt TV, Wi-Fi throughout the entire home, and telephone service so you can keep connected with your friends and family. For the fastest internet speeds, reliable service, and local customer support, contact Hamilton. We are proud to support all our local athletes and teams. Good luck this season from all of us at Hamilton.
Now we come back to Sargent, getting closer to the tip of the boys' half of our doubleheader. As we set the matchup up for you, we'll start with Anselmo-Merna, 11-7 on the season. They went 1-2 last week at the Mid-Nebraska Activities Conference Tournament. Won over Arthur County in the first round, 64-23. They lost to Twin Loop in the semifinals, and then lost a heartbreaker to Mullen in a thrilling third-place consolation game. Mullen won 43-42 as Mullen's Ben Werner made a three in the final seconds to pull off the win for the Broncos. Anselmo-Merna has been led throughout the year by Dane DeRees. Had an outstanding season, almost 20 points per game, almost 13 rebounds a game. He leads the team in assists with 3.6 a game, and he's shooting 50% from the field. Kanan Priest, a double-digit scorer through the season, averaging 11.3 points per game, and Colin Wright averaging 8.8 for the Coyotes. Meanwhile, for Twin Loop, what a year it's been. 16-2 on the season. They repeated as champions of the MNAC tournament last week, defeated Sand Hills Valley in the first round. We mentioned knocked off AM in the semifinals, and then defeated Sand Hills Setford in the championship game. Boy, what a year it's been for Yaya Harris. He's one of the top scorers, folks, in the entire state, regardless of class. He's averaging almost 29 points per game, almost 10 rebounds per game, leads the team in assists with 4.7 assists per game, and what a show he put on in the MNAC championship game this past Saturday, leading Twin Loop to victory. He had 45 points in the first three quarters, and he finished with 47 for the game. Carter Hall, he's been a great complementary piece for Twin Loop this year, averaging 11.8 points per game, and Jackson Hall leads the team in rebounds at 8.3 a game. As we mentioned, this is a rematch from the MNAC semifinals from a week ago. Yaya Harris led the way for Twin Loup in that matchup with 23. Carter Hall also finished in double figures. Dane DeRee led the way for Anselmo-Merna in that contest with a team-high 12 points. So we'll see how the regular season matchup fares between the two. It should be a lot of fun. Anselmo-Merna and Twin Loup is coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
Your sweetheart deserves a delicious home-cooked meal. If you don't want to do the cooking yourself, take them to Cracker Jacks in Broken Bow on Valentine's evening, starting at 5 p.m. You can enjoy a steak buffet with shrimp, chicken strips, salad bar, and dessert. Carmen will have the dining room open, and of course, you can order your favorites off the menu too. A delicious Valentine's Day meal awaits you and your sweetheart at the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow. No reservations needed. They'll see you on Valentine's evening.
Tri-S-Ag loves supporting the Central Nebraska community. Whether it's a local event or sporting event for the kids, they support the local youth from the area because they are our future. Life gets crazy and you can't make it to every event. That's why they're proud to help sponsor this broadcast for those who want to cheer on the bright student athletes of Central Nebraska. Whether from home, in the shop, in the tractor, or on the road, enjoy the broadcast, brought to you by Tri-S-Ag.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loup Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters, including Great Western Gas Company, Grint Farm Supply, Gum Auction and Realty, Hamilton Telecommunications, Hermsmeyer Agronomy, Hilltop Ranch, James and Janice Barron, Joe and Cindy Horkey, KC&I KBBN, Kraus Angus Ranch, Louie's Body Shop, Marvin and Joyce Dowse, Maverick Truck Stop and Trotter Feed, and Modern Movement LLC. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by the Twin Loup Boosters.
The chili season is here. No need to be wearing a stocking hat inside. Talk to them at Mead Lumber in Broken Bow and get your home's insulation upgraded. Not only will you keep the cold outside in the winter, you'll also have a more efficient, clean, and healthy home. At Mead Lumber, they do their very best to accommodate you with information on your project. Check out the awesome resources they offer at meadlumber.com as well. Mead Lumber in Broken Bow. Visit them today on East Highway 2.
Life's better when you're under our roof because we can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Justin at the Justin Thompson Agency at 872-5252 today.
American Family Insurance.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Well, every time there's a timeout on the floor tonight, it's a perfect time to plan your next trip to Dairy Queen in Broken Bow to try a delicious blizzard for the season. Traditional sundaes, cones and shakes, or hot burgers, chicken strips, fries, cheese curds, and more. Visit them on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow. All right, let's look at your starting lineups now, brought to you by Ford County Heating and Air. Owners Brian and Austin serve the area with more than 20 years of combined experience in the industry. Call for a free estimate and timely service. Ford County Heating and Air in Broken Bow, 872-2258. First for Anselmo-Merna, their starting five. Kanan Priest, a 6'1 junior. Caden Record, 6'3 senior. Colin Wright, 6'3 senior. Dane DeRee, 6'4 junior. And Braden Wilson, a 5'10 senior. Head coach for AM is Troy Gilligan. Now your starters for Twin Loup. Yaya Harris, 6'2, a sophomore. Carter Hall, 6'2 junior. Jackson Hall, 6'3 junior. Henry Sortum, a 6'4 senior. And Mace Barron is a 6'2 senior. Head coach for Twin Loup is Chris Barron. Should be a good one. It's coming up. Tip-off of the boys' game is around the corner on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Recover your health If you are suffering from an illness, surgery, or injury, Team Physical Therapy can get you back on your feet again with today's most advanced physical therapy treatments. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapists evaluate and treat a wide range of physical conditions. Team Physical Therapy is committed to a timely and effective recovery for each of our patients. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
It's easy to forget things. You know, where you put your keys, what you were about to say, the name of someone you've known forever, why you walked into a certain room. So we won't give you a too hard of a time for forgetting that Geared for Sports has Twisted X footwear. Now is the perfect time to remember because they're 25% off. Plus, with a purchase, you're entered in a drawing for a free pair. Shop styles for children, men, and women. Plus, your purchase gets you entered in the Chambers Grand Prize Love Local drawing. Geared for Sports on the Square in Broken Bow.
If you've got an upgrade, remodel, or new construction project on your mind for the year, now is the time to get it scheduled with Duda Plumbing. Scott and Colton specialize in remodels, new build plumbing, and advanced sewer video inspections. They provide friendly, reliable service to Broken Bow and nearby communities. And yes, they can handle septic plumbing when you need it. Plan ahead and get on the calendar today with Duda Plumbing, where they do the plumbing.
Now we come back to Sargent, getting ready now for the tip of the boys' game of our area doubleheader, Twin Loup against Anselmo-Merna. Brent Apperson, along with Larry Cotner, will partner. Looking forward to this one. They met just a few days ago in the semis of the MNAC tournament. You were there. You saw that. Your thoughts about this one as we get ready to go?
It's going to be fun. You know, it's always hard to beat a team 2, maybe 3 times in a season. And, you know, this is always a good rivalry. I look for a good matchup here.
So they're in the center circle, and we're ready to get it started. Henry Sortum for Twin Loup, Colin Wright for AM, and the opening tip controlled by the Coyotes. Caden Record picked up by Yaya Harris at midcourt, sends it ahead to Wright, dumps it inside, intended for Priest, but deflected into the hands of Jackson Hall. Twin Loup with the ball. Yaya Harris, deep 3, got it. Yaya knocks down a 3 to get things started.
Picking up right where he left off on Saturday.
Dane DeRee into the forecourt, leaves it in the corner for Wilson. Takes one bounce to his right, sends it out high to Priest. Just underway, opening minute of the boys' half of our doubleheader. Wright will send it off to Priest, 15 to shoot for the Coyotes. Priest will swing it off to Record, 12 to shoot. Record trying to take Jackson Hall off the bounce, out to DeRee, 8 on the shot clock. DeRee will put up a contested jumper. It rolls around the rim, wouldn't go. Rebound pulled down by Harris. Yaya, crossover, leaves it for Sortum. Throws it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound Harris, put back, yes. Yaya Harris with the first 5 of the game. Over a minute gone here in the opening quarter. AM with the ball. Record works off the high ball screen by DeRee. Picks up the dribble, looks for help. Sends it inside to Priest. Priest cut off by Carter Hall, out to Record. Record will drive and kick. Right with the open look. Back iron, no good. Rebound into the hands of Sortum. Outlet to Harris. The lob for Jackson Hall, who lays it up and in. My goodness, Yaya just doing it all. A 3, a 2, and now an assist. 7-0 Twin Loup. AM looking for an answer. DeRee off to Priest. Priest will drive and kick. This is Right with it. Colin will give it up to DeRee. A 3 from the top of the key. It's off, no good. Up high for the board, Yaya Harris. Yaya down the right side of the lane. Gets to the rim and scores again. Timeout on the floor. Twin Loup opens the game on a 9-0 run. Just over 2 minutes gone here in the first. A Dairy Queen of Broken Bow timeout on the floor.
A new year means new plans and a fresh start for your savings. At Custer Federal State Bank, we believe hard work deserves a safe place to grow. Whether you're saving for the farm, the family, or the future, our savings accounts are built for folks who value trust, service, and hometown banking. Start the year off right with neighbors who know you by name. Stop by Custer Federal State Bank today or visit us online. Custer Federal State Bank, your hometown bank. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, what a start for Twin Loup. And Larry Cotner, what a start for number one.
Oh, I tell you what, he not only is a scorer, but as you mentioned, he got a perfect assist. He's come up with a couple of boards. He also plays pretty good defense. We haven't had really a big chance to see that yet.
Anselmo-Merna looking for an answer now coming out of the timeout. DeRee will send it off to Priest. Priest will drive and kick. This is record. Caden took an extra step and turned it over. 5:46 to go here in the first. Twin Loup on a 9-0 run to start the game. And Anselmo-Merna will pick up the defense in the half court. Yaya Harris will walk it up. 5:41 left to go here in the first. Yaya picked up by Priest, swings it off to Carter Hall. Now back to Yaya. Harris, the fadeaway, rims out, no good. And it's ping-ponged out to Harris. Pull-up jumper, yes. Another two for Yaya. 11-0 run to start the game for Twin Loup. In the corner, Wilson looking for the answer. Corner three, no good. Rebound to Jackson Hall has it. Jackson with it. Jackson will lob it ahead to Mace Barron. Barron looking inside. Now dumps it for Carter Hall. Hall will bring it back out as they reset the offense. They swing it off to Sortum. 20 to shoot for the Wolves. Now to Yaya. Deep three. Rims off. No good. Offensive rebound Hall. Mace Barron up to Carter Hall. A three. And it's good. Fell over the front of the rim and found net. Wow, a 14-0 run for Twin Loup to start the game.
Well, we talk a lot about Yaya Harris, but some pretty good talent around there with him.
Caden Record lost control of the ball and then got whistled for a double dribble, so he turns it over. Colin Wright going to come out now for Anselmo-Merna. Coming in to replace him, Ryan Finney. It'll be Twin Loup basketball. 4:37 to go in the first. All Wolves to start. They lead at 14-0. Harris, guarded by Priest, gives it up to Mace Barron. Mace will swing it off to Carter Hall. Carter goes baseline, gets to the rim and scores, and he's fouled. Well, Larry, so much attention obviously given to Yaya Harris, but man, I'll tell you what, the season that Carter Hall is having, man, a double-digit score, he can give you, 10 to 15, if not over that, any night.
Yeah, as I say, Yaya Harris, he is the main focus on this team, but Carter Hall's going to play for a lot of teams.
Hall able to convert on the three-point play. 17-0 start for Twin Loup.
Carter Hall now with 6 points.
Caden Priest brings it across the midcourt line. Kanan will attack, leave it for Wright, but taken away by Yaya. Harris trying to outrun everybody to the other end, goes reverse and lays it up and in.
He's in double figures already with 11.
Caden Record lobbing it for Wright, gets it up on the rim, can't finish. Finney, the offensive rebound. DeRee will drive and kick. Wright, a three, off, no good. Offensive board, DeRee. Dane has the pass deflected. Carter Hall chasing it down to the rim and scores. What a start for Twin Loup. Here's DeRee for a three. Still AM can't get on the board. Wright the offensive rebound. Put back no. Got his own board. Ball knocked loose on the floor. Picked up by Record. Inside it goes to DeRee. DeRee will find Finney, who gives it to Priest for a three. No good. Boy, AM just can't buy a bucket. Twin Loup with the ball. Jackson Hall off to Carter. Tried the return pass, and it's taken away in midair by Wright. Off to Priest. Kanan gonna challenge. Puts it up. Short, no good. Rebound, Carter Hall. The pace quickening, now slowing a little bit as Twin Loup will take a breath and work 5-on-5 in the half court. Yaya Harris handles. Under 3 minutes to go in the first. The spin. He puts it up in traffic and draws the foul.
I think here they will probably get Ryan Finney on this foul.
It is on Finney, and it will send Yaya Harris to the line.
First free throw of the night for either team. Oh, excuse me. Carter Hall made one earlier.
Free throw, no good. Well, if you're just tuning in, what a start it's been for Twin Loup. 2:54 to go in the first. AM still has not been able to put any points on the scoreboard. Twin Loup on a 21-0 run to start the game as Harris' free throw is good, makes one of two. Twin Loup now leading 22-0. We'll see if AM can finally get points on the board on this offensive possession. Timmy Myers is into the game, gives it off to Colin Wright. Now DeRee at the top of the key. Dane will hand it off to Caden Record. Record lost the ball, taken away by Mace Barron, and then he throws it away. Priest with the interception. Kanan, crossover, into traffic, leaves it for Dane DeRee, who lays it up and in, and AM is finally on the board.
And that's who you got to find for AM inside.
Harris looking for the response. Not able to finish at the rim. Priest quickly pushing it back the other way, puts it up and in. Anselmo-Merna now has scored back-to-back buckets. Carter Hall into the forward court, nearing 2 minutes left to go here in the first. Carter sends it ahead to Mace Barron. Mace guarded by Myers, leaves it for Yaya. Yaya goes baseline to Sortum coming down the lane, who lays it up and in.
Yaya just draws the defense, and that opens up everybody else.
A minute 45 to go in the first. Twin Loup 24 and Anselmo-Merna 4. Dane DeRee, little hesitation, gets to the rim, puts it up, not able to finish, but he draws the foul and will go to the line.
I think they might get Henry Sortum here. Well, we'll check and see.
Now going to go Barron. Mace will get whistled for the personal.
First foul of the game against Twin Loup.
DeRee to the free throw line. And the free throw no good. Brennan Barron is into the game for Twin Loup. We're going to see Cooper Bush come in as well for Twin Loup. So let's set the five on the floor for the Wolves. Mace and Brennan Barron, Yaya Harris, Jackson Hall, and Cooper Bush, the five on the floor for Twin Loup. Free throw by DeRee, no good, missed them both. Twin Loup with the ball. A minute 30 left to go here in the first. Yaya Harris, top of the key. Goes down the left side of the lane, leaves it for Barron. This is Brennan, the three, no good. Rebound AM. Timmy Myers will send it ahead to Braden Wilson. Braden to his right, gives it up to Myers, who swings it off to Priest. Priest will go to his right, send it in the corner to Wright. Colin Wright trying to go by Harris, backing him down, now leaves it for Braden Wilson. 15 to shoot for the Coyotes. Myers dumps it inside to DeRee. DeRee over Jackson Hall, off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound Twin Loup. Under a minute to go here in the first. Jackson Hall gonna drive, puts it up, off the back iron, no good. Tipped out though to Brennan Barron. Over to Mace, a three, in and out, no good. Rebound DeRee. About a 10-second difference between shot clock and game clock as we come to the end of the first. DeRee will swing it off to Priest. Kanan trying to go by the defender. He'll take the fade away from the baseline, no good. Rebound Bush. Out to Harris. Shot clock off for the remainder of the quarter. Yaya into traffic. Puts it up. Count it. And he's fouled. No. They're going to say on the floor before the shot.
So now as I say, he's not in the bonus,
So the foul before the shot. Twin Loup will inbound it with 18 seconds left to go in the first.
Now, if this was college, that would be a bucket.
Yes. Yaya to throw it in. Lobs it in for Bush. Back to Harris. Fade away from the corner. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound Myers. AM with the ball. Shot clock off. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. And Anselmo-Merna throws it away.
Right now, the Coyotes having a little problem keeping their hands on the ball. That is their seventh turnover of the quarter. Twin Loup has turned it over twice.
7 seconds to go. The ball in the hands of Yaya Harris. Yaya will launch it. It is no good. Missed it at the buzzer. But what a start for Twin Loup. At the end of one, Twin Loup 24 and Anselmo-Merna 4. Second quarter coming up after this.
Wait, stop. This is not a drill. Gateway Motors just triggered a vehicle alert you need to hear. Select Chevrolet Equinoxes, Trax, Trailblazers, Nissan Altimas, Jeep Compass, and Toyota Camrys are all part of one exclusive promotion. Just $299 down, $299 a month with approved credit, and every one of them is tagged with the Gateway Motors Lifetime Powertrain Limited Warranty. There are only 10 vehicles available. When they're gone, they're gone. Look for the vehicles with the green dot on the windshield. That's how you know they're part of the deal. Get to Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. This is only while supplies last.
When we unlock the doors and turn on the lights at the grocery cart, we're excited to serve you with a smile and helpfulness that can't be matched. Our staff is happy to help bring you this sports broadcast. It's our mission to offer you great prices in a store that is clean, organized, and convenient. Connect with us online at gkbrokenbow.com or come by and shop 7 days a week from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. East Highway to Broken Bow.
Now we come back to Sargent, start of the second quarter. Boy, again, what a start for Twin Loup. 24-4 is the score. Twin Loup with the lead as we start the second. They bounce it into Mace Barron. Barron trying to send it inside to Jackson Hall. Ball kicked away out of bounds. It'll stay with Twin Loup. Yaya Harris to throw it in. Yaya lobs it for Sortum. Hands it back off to Yaya. Now off to Carter. Carter Hall will drive and kick. Sortum a three. It's off. No good. Hall trying to save it, and he does. Into the hands of Mace Barron. Barron looking for help. Finds Carter Hall. 15 on the shot clock for Twin Loup. Mace Barron will dribble to his right. Hand it off to Harris. Yaya with 8 to shoot. Yaya around the defender. Keeps the bounce alive. Dumps it for Sortum. 3 to shoot, and it's taken away by Wilson. Good defense by AM. Kanan Priest, little hesitation, gets to the rim and draws the foul.
And that's the kind of defense that Anselmo-Merna needs to get to, where they play very well, kind of tighten up those passing lanes, which they weren't doing early on.
To the free throw line is Priest, and it's no good. Foul, by the way, was on Jackson Hall, his first personal foul.
Coyotes are 0 for 3 at the line here early on.
Priest with his second. On its way. Good. Made 1 of 2. 7:20 to go, second quarter. Twin Loup 24, Anselmo-Merna 5. Carter Hall sends it off to Henry Sortum. Back to Carter at the top of the key. Carter will find Barron in the corner. Out to Sortum, now Jackson Hall. Jackson trying to take record off the bounce. Good defense by Caden. Now it's Yaya. A deep three. Short, no good. Rebound pulled down by DeRee. Off to Wilson. Just over a minute gone here in the second. Wilson in the corner, trying to lob it for Wright. Leaves it for Kanan Priest, who lays it up and in.
Kanan Priest, 5 points to lead the way for Anselmo-Merna.
Jackson Hall to Yaya. Harris, the fadeaway over Wilson. No good. Rebound pulled down by DeRee. Dane into the forecourt. Sends it ahead to Wilson. A 3 on the way. It's good. Braden Wilson, a 3. And now Anselmo-Merna starting to find their footing here in this second quarter.
Well, they were once down by 21 points.
Jackson Hall in the corner, goes around the defender record, kicks it out to Carter. A 3 from the corner, way off, no good. Rebound DeRee. Anselmo-Merna looking to run. DeRee over short, no, dumps it for Colin Wright, can't finish at the rim. And the rebound pulled down by Sortum.
Boy, well, good idea. Just couldn't quite get the finish on that one.
Harris will handle it now. Yaya resets the offense around midcourt. 20 on the shot clock for Twin Loup. Harris calls for the ball screen, goes to his left, kicks it out. Jackson Hall now, the pull-up from the baseline. Off, no good, but Sortum there to clean up. Missed it, though, on the follow. Rebound AM, and they throw it away. Pass was intended for Wilson, just couldn't catch up to it. 5:33 to go here in the second quarter. Twin Loup leading at 24-10. But AM has done a nice job of trying to chip back into this. I mean, it was Twin Loup big to start the game. Yaya Harris spins away from the defender, puts it up, no good, but a foul will be called.
I think they're going to get Dayton DeRee here.
So DeRee gets whistled for his second personal foul, and Harris will go to the line to shoot 2.
And by the way, that's the second on Dane DeRee.
Free throw attempt, good. Twin Loup 25, Anselmo-Merna 10, 5:19 to go, second quarter. Yaya with his second, missed it. Sordom trying to keep it alive. Into the hands of Yaya. Shoots it in the lane. No good. Rebound. Colin Wright. Off to DeRee. Dane will go up in the air, come down, and get whistled for an offensive foul. Oh, boy, that's big. That's the third on DeRee.
Wow, that is huge. Man, he's going to have to come out of this.
Ryan Finney is checking in at the scorer's table as we go under 5 minutes to play here in the second quarter. Twin Loup with the ball. Yaya will drive and kick. Jackson Hall out to Carter. Inside to Yaya. Harris trying to post. Loses it. Regains control. Puts it up and scores.
When you just figured they'd go inside, maybe try to pick up that fourth foul.
Twin Loup 27, AM 10. Number 10, Dane DeRee will drive and shoot. No good. Offensive rebound, Colin Wright. And the putback is good. 4:20 left to go in the second. Carter Hall sends it ahead to Mace Barron. Mace puts it on the floor. Cut off. Leaves it for Carter Hall. A three. Back iron, no good. Rebound secured by Caden Record. Off to DeRee. Nearing 4 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Twin Loup 27, Anselmo-Merna 12. DeRee works off the ball screen. Pick and roll. Pass deflected into the hands of Yaya. Ahead to Carter Hall. Layup good.
He's now in double figures with 10.
Anselmo-Merna with the ball. Caden Record into the forecourt. Caden will swing it off to Priest. Kanan trying to go by the defender. Kind of lost his balance a little bit. We have a whistle, and we're going to get a foul against Twin Loup. Going to be on Jackson Hall, his second. Substitutions for both teams. Ryan Finney will come in for Dane DeRee for Anselmo-Merna, and Brennan Barron will come in for Twin Loup. Inbounds pass Record. A three. It's off. No good. They fight for the rebound, secured by Jackson Hall of Twin Loup. Hall ahead to Harris. Yaya between the legs. Into the lane. Kick out. Carter Hall. Now they swing it out to Jackson. Jackson will leave it for Sordom. Now Yaya again. Harris, step back three. It spins in and out. No good. And the rebound secured by AM.
Well, that was halfway down.
Kanan Priest on the offense for the Coyotes. Works off the ball screen, drives and kicks. It's Record for a three. Off, no good. Rebound fought for. A whistle. And I think we're going to get another foul.
I think that's going to go on Braden Wilson.
3:02 to go in the first half. Twin Loup 29 and Anselmo-Merna 12. Carter Hall will bring it across midcourt as we go under 3 minutes to play in the second. Henry Sordom to his right, leaves it for Yaya. Harris. The crossover into the lane. And reaching in to tie him up was Timmy Myers. Twin Loup turns it over. Kanan Priest has the ball knocked out of bounds. As reaching in to break it up was Brennan Barron. Ball will stay with AM. Kanan Priest to inbound it from the baseline. Kanan will throw it into Record. Record to Finney. Finney cut off in the block. Out to right for a three. Off. No good. Rebound Carter Hall. Carter Hall sends it ahead to Henry Sordom. Tried to return it to Carter, but ends up in the hands of Jackson Hall. Now it's Yaya. Harris will attack. Puts it up. Short. No good. Rebound secured by Anselmo-Merna. 2:20 to go in the second. Twin Loup 29, Anselmo-Merna 12. Colin Wright handles it for the Coyotes. Wright, nice crossover, gets to the rim but cannot score. Putback wouldn't go. And now a foul on the inside.
Well, lots of good action inside, but we've had some missed shots to go with it.
So it'll be Twin Loup basketball. Momentary delay, Colin Wright having to retie his shoe.
That foul was on Timmy Myers, his first, and also the 14th foul. So Twin Loup in the bonus on the next shot, on the next foul.
The lob from Mace Barron, not able to handle it. Ball back over to the Coyotes. Under 2 minutes to go now in the second. They send it ahead to Colin Wright, inside Finney. Finney goes glass and scores.
Nice move.
Twin Loup with the ball. Brennan Barron off to Mace Barron. Mace will send it ahead to Sordom. Out to Carter Hall. They'll swing it off to Brennan. Now Mace. Mace Barron, top of the key, trying to go by the defender. Cut off by Finney. Now it's Carter Hall. 18 to shoot for the Wolves. The lob inside for Harris. Yaya has it. 13 to shoot. And then Twin Loup throws it away.
That'll be their 6th turnover of the game.
Anselmo-Merna with the ball. 1:26 left to go in the half. Twin Loup 29. AM 14. Coyotes with the ball. Caden Record guarded by Yaya Harris. Record trying to bring it across the midcourt line, and now he does. Sends it off to Priest. Priest will drive and kick. Pass deflected. Carter Hall trying to save it from going out of bounds. Not able to do so, and the ball stays with the Coyotes. Kanan Priest to throw it in with 1:11 remaining here in the first half. Priest looking. Now goes into Record. Back to Kanan. In the corner. Priest puts it on the floor. Shoots it over Carter Hall. Off the iron, no good. And the rebound secured by Henry Sortum. Off to Brennan Barron. 1 minute to go in the quarter. Yaya Harris down the right side of the lane. Jump stop in the lane. Puts it up. No good. Got his own rebound. Put back good.
Well, he just stuck with that one.
Yeah, he just never gives up on the play, really, does he?
No.
40 seconds left to go in the quarter. About a 12-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Timmy Myers trying to go baseline. Cut off. Sends it out to Caden Record. 19 to shoot for the Coyotes. Record throws it inside. Battling for it, Colin Wright along with Brennan Barron. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Coyotes. 14 on the shot clock. 26.8 on the game clock as we come toward the end of the second. Ryan Finney inside. Finney draws a crowd. Kicks it out to Myers. 8 to shoot for the Coyotes. Finney puts it up. No good. Rebound Harris. Shot clock off. Harris. Willie challenge. Leaves it for Carter Hall. Reverse. No good. Rebound Harris. And the putback is good. 7 seconds to go in the quarter. And Anselmo-Merna with the ball. Kanan Priest with 3 to go. 2 to go. Priest to Finney. He did not get it off in time. And that's the end of the half. Boy, what a start it was for Twin Loup. And Anselmo-Merna started to get their footing a little bit in that second quarter. But at the half, Twin Loup leads it by a score of 33-14. Larry is working on the first half numbers. We'll come back and share them with you after these words.
When the big game day arrives, you need a vehicle you can count on. Trotter Service has you covered. Offering full-service auto repair, tire sales, oil changes, and more, Trotter Service is your trusted hometown shop for reliable vehicle care. Whether you're heading to the game or driving every day, their expert team keeps your ride running strong. Schedule an appointment at trotterstirepros.com or call 872-6801. Your hometown automotive repair and tire store, Trotter Service.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Hi, this is Nate Bell with High Street Insurance and Financial Services in Broken Bow. See us online at hsip.com. See possible.
Are prairie dogs wreaking havoc in your pastures? Then get rid of them with Rosol from Arrow Seed. Rosol is a restricted use pesticide approved for use on prairie dogs by licensed pesticide applicators between October 1st and March 15th. Rosol is an easy-to-use bait that provides excellent acceptance, has superior weatherability, and proven reliability. To learn more about Rosol, call or stop by Arrow Seed in Broken Bow today.
In sports and in life, the right game plan makes all the difference. At Nebraska State Bank, they're proud to support the area teams and help the community reach their goals. From your first checking account to your dream home loan, Nebraska State Bank is there to help you play to win. With personal and business banking, home and ag loans, and modern online and mobile banking tools, you're sure to score with Nebraska State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Supporting our student athletes, Melham Medical Center stands by you every step of the way. They offer local access to wellness and care, from emergency and inpatient services to the specialty clinic, offering top providers in orthopedics, cardiology, neurological care, and radiology. With a focus on inspiring healthy living through quality care, Melham is proud to back our hometown teams. Visit them at melham.org or call them at 308-872-4100. Melham Medical Center in Broken Bow.
From fields in Nebraska to projects around the world, Sargent Irrigation's roots run deep in the heartland. They believe in hard work, strong teams, and supporting the communities they serve. That's why they're proud to help deliver every thrilling moment of high school and Husker sports right to your radio. Even if you can't be there in person, you won't miss a play. This broadcast is made possible in part by Sargent Irrigation in Broken Bow, where hometown pride goes the distance.
We are here for you, no matter where it works best to meet. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. We may have closed our Broken Bow office, but that doesn't mean Lori and I aren't ready to hit the road to meet where it's most convenient for you. Whether that's your home, conference rooms, coffee shops, or a picnic table in the park, we'll bring our competitive, trusted coverage to you. You can also come by our Callaway office Monday through Thursday, 7:30 a.m. until 5, or Fridays, 7:30 a.m. till noon, or call 836-2201 and let's talk so we can go to work for you at Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency.
Is your home feeling like the Arctic or the Sierra? Taylor Heating and Cooling in Broken Bow has you covered. From furnace fixes to AC installs, ductwork remodels, and ventilation solutions, their skilled team keeps your comfort just right. No wrestling with the thermostat required. Don't let the weather boss you around. Call 308-872-6196 and let Taylor Heating and Cooling take control of your indoor climate today.
You're listening to high school basketball coverage on KBBN Broken Bow. We're live with our video stream as well through Sandhills Express. Halftime of the boys game. Twin Loup leads it over Anselmo-Merna 33-14. And here's Larry to look at your first half numbers.
All right, we take a look first of all at Twin Loup, who leads it 33-14. Yaya Harris having a great first half. He jumped out with a lot of points early on, 19 here at halftime. Also Carter Hall in double figures with 10. Those two with 29 of the 33 points for the Wolves. 2 points each for Jackson Hall and Henry Sordom. We take a look at Anselmo-Merna. They're led here at halftime by Keenan Priest with 5. Braden Wilson knocked down a 3-pointer, and 2 points apiece for Colin Wright, Dane DeRee, and Ryan Finney. Team statistics: turnovers, 6 whistled against Twin Loup. 10 have been called against Anselmo-Merna. Rebounds, the edge there goes to the Wolves, 25-18 over the Coyotes. And at the free throw line, Twin Loup so far in the game, a total of 3 of 5, while Anselmo-Merna is 1 of 4. So again, here at halftime, Yaya Harris with 19, Carter Hall with 10, and for Anselmo-Merna, it's Keenan Priest with 5, 33-14, the halftime score.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. I want to say thanks to our friends at Kling Financial. Your friends at Kling Financial are honored to help with any of your health and life insurance questions, as well as any retirement planning needs you may have. Reach them at 872-6810. Kling Financial, downtown Broken Bow at 940 South D Street. Second half action between Anselmo-Merna and Twin Loup coming up on Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Great athletes play with grit, heart, and integrity. At Palmer Monument in Broken Bow, those same qualities guide everything they do. Just as athletes push through the challenges to reach victory, Palmer Monument's team works with dedication to design meaningful, lasting memorials for your loved ones. Crafted with pride and built to stand the test of time. They're committed to honoring every life with care and respect. Palmer Monument, designed with pride, sold with integrity, and always giving their very best, just like the athletes.
Make 2026 unforgettable with a great deal on a new Polaris side-by-side or ATV from Agland ATV during the Polaris Start the Year Off-Road Sales event. We are restocked with new units for a new year and ready to pass on great deals. We also have a large lineup of pre-owned units that the guys are motivated to move. Let's get you out there in a new machine. Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Terms and conditions apply. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course.
Rod's Body and Paint delivers top-quality collision and paint services from their shop on the curve west of Broken Bow. Whether it's auto glass repair, dent and ding removal, or full collision restoration, their licensed and certified team offers free estimates, affordable pricing, and a lifetime paint warranty that you can trust. With decades of experience under their belt, they stand behind their work and their promise of satisfaction. Call 308-872-5346 today and talk to Rod's Body and Paint in Broken Bow.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Brent Custer in Broken Bow and find out why so many of their clients would recommend shelter.
Broken Bow Dental is proud to cheer on the area student athletes. At their location on Highway 2 in Broken Bow, their state-of-the-art clinic blends cutting-edge dental care with a warm, personalized approach. Because a confident smile supports success in and out of the game. From routine family dentistry to emergency treatment, they have you covered. Call 308-767-2002 to schedule an appointment at Broken Bow Dental. Be brilliant. Be bold.
Central Nebraska Diesel and Renke would like to take this moment to extend their thanks and appreciation to our brave men and women who serve our country through our armed forces. This gratitude also extends to our armed forces veterans for your sacrifice. The freedoms we enjoy today and the bright future we see tomorrow are due to your selfless service, and for this we offer our humble and sincere thanks. For all your mechanized irrigation needs, count on the professionals at Central Nebraska Diesel, who sell, install, and service a full line of reliable Renke systems. Stop in today to see how Central Nebraska Diesel and Renke can help get the most out of your irrigation water.
We come back to Sergeant Brent Apperson and Larry Connor with you behind the microphone. We're live on KBBN Radio tonight. Also Jack Simpson with us behind the camera as we're live with our video stream as well. Get ready for the third quarter now. Twin Loup will open with the basketball. The Wolves with the lead, 33-14. Carter Hall, Yaya Harris, Henry Sortum, Mace Barron, and Jackson Hall on the floor for Twin Loup. Kanan Priest, Colin Wright, Dane DeRee, Braden Wilson, Caden Record for Anselmo-Merna. Yaya Harris, the blow-by, gets to the rim and scores. Anselmo-Merna with the ball. Colin Wright at the other end. The spin, puts it up. No good. Maybe getting a piece was Jackson Hall. Now ahead to Yaya. Yaya stops, puts it up, and scores.
Starting the third quarter the way they started the game.
Twin Loup 37 and Anselmo-Merna 14. Just underway here in the third. Braden Wilson, guarded by Mace Barron, gives it up to Priest, and now Record. Inside it goes to DeRee, puts it up in traffic, no good, but he's able to draw the foul, and Dane will go to the line. Foul going to be whistled on Henry Sortum of Twin Loup, his first personal foul. Dane DeRee to the line. First one, no good. So Dane misses the first. Now the second one coming.
Dane usually a pretty good free throw shooter, but he's 0 for 3 tonight.
Second one, good. Made one of two.
That's the reverse jinx.
Yes, there you go. Twin Loup with the ball. Mace Barron to his right. Now hands it off to Yaya. Harris goes around the defender, keeps the bounce alive. Yaya penetrates, goes up, and scores. Boy, just too tough. I mean, good defense, just better offense. DeRee ahead to Wilson. A three from the corner, off, no good. Rebound fought for, secured by Jackson Hall. Jackson into the forecourt, swings it off to Sortum, and now Mace. A three on the way. It's off, no good. They fight for the rebound, out of bounds, off of Anselmo-Merna. Twin Loup ball. 6:39 to go in the third. Twin Loop 39 and Anselmo-Merna 15. Jackson Hall bounces it to Carter, puts it up, can't score. Rebound secured by Caden Record. Record sends it off to Priest, and now it's Wilson. Goes baseline, tries to leave it for Wright. Ball loose on the floor. Still loose, picked up by Yaya. Harris goes up and lays it up and in. And a timeout coming. 6:19 to go in the third. Dairy Queen of Broken Bow, timeout on the floor. Twin Loop 41 and Anselmo-Merna 15.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance. 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
Well, when there's a timeout on the floor, it's a perfect time to plan your next trip to Dairy Queen in Broken Bow to try a delicious blizzard for the season. Traditional sundaes, cones, and shakes, or hot burgers, chicken strips, fries, cheese curds, and more. Visit them on West Highway 2 in Broken Bow.
Yaya Harris at the start of the first half and the second half tonight. Been kind of like a snow squall warning. He comes, it's nice, it's not so bad, and then that snowstorm comes in and hits you hard. And that's the way he's started the first half and the second half tonight. He's got 27 to lead all scorers.
AM with the ball coming out of the timeout. Dane DeRee will send it off to Colin Wright. Wright, the spin move, had it poked away. Sortum reached in and took it away. Off to Jackson Hall. Jackson off to Yaya now. Harris at the elbow, leaves it for Mace Barron. A three from the corner, no good. Rebound fought for, now a whistle. And we're going to get a foul called against Twin Loop.
I thought Braden Wilson did a great job of blocking out there to force that foul on Henry Sortum.
So for Sortum, it's his second personal foul, second team foul against Twin Loop in the quarter. We played just over 2 minutes in it. Here's DeRee with the pull-up. Rims out, no good. Rebound Carter Hall off to Jackson. Jackson Hall. He's going to challenge. Goes in, puts it up and scores. AM with the ball. Kanan Priest will send it off to Wilson. Now back to Kanan, who finds Wright. Off to Caden Record, a three. It's off, no good. Wilson, the offensive rebound. Now Yaya, a steal, and then he stepped on the sideline out of bounds. You know, we talk about Yaya and all of the things he can do on the offensive end of the floor. Don't underestimate his defense as Colin Wright gets to the rim but cannot finish. And Twin Loop able to secure the basketball. Carter Hall off to Jackson Hall. Jackson at midcourt, puts it on the floor, leaves it for Henry Sortum, who goes up and scores.
Well, Yaya's not the only one that can pass inside. We've seen these Hall boys do it as well.
Kanan Priest off of DeRee's hands into the hands of Wilson. Wilson will throw it out high to Record. 20 to shoot for AM. DeRee at the elbow, kicks it out to Kanan Priest. A three on the way. It is no good. Bounced around the rim and would not go through. Now we got a whistle. And we're going to get a foul against Braden Wilson of Anselmo-Merna.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Brent. I didn't think that should have been out of bounds. I thought it went off the score clock or the shot clock up there.
Twin Loop with the ball. That foul, by the way, on Wilson, his second. 4:30 to go here in the third. Twin Loop 45 and Anselmo-Merna 15. Jackson Hall throws it inside to Sortum, back to Jackson. Jackson will look to drive, gets to the rim and scores. Boy, just great ball movement by Twin Loop.
He's having a pretty good third quarter. He's got 6 on the night.
Priest works off the ball screen by Finney. Out to Colin Wright. Colin will drive and shoot. Off the mark, no good. Rebound Jackson Hall, and then he throws it away. But first, a whistle. Got a foul coming. Going to go on Anselmo-Merna.
Go on Colin Wright.
For Wright, it is his first personal foul. Each team with 2 team fouls now in the third. As we go under 4 minutes to play in it. Twin Loup 47, Anselmo-Merna 15. Yaya Harris will enter it to the high post. Now Yaya gets it back, the pull-up, back iron, but it still goes through. It went off the back iron, bounced around the iron, and went through the net.
What a soft touch.
Timmy Myers into the game for Anselmo-Merna. Off to Colin right now. Colin lost it, able to secure it now, and finds Myers at the top of the key. Timmy to his right, hands it off to Record, who finds Finney, goes glass and scores. Twin Loup with the ball, 3:20 to go in the third. Twin Loup 49, Anselmo-Merna 17. Carter Hall, the no-look to Sortum, off to Brennan Barron. Ball deflected, but into the hands of Carter Hall, who goes up with it and draws the foul. Foul on Wright, his second personal, third team foul against Anselmo-Merna in the quarter. And Carter Hall will go to the free throw line.
He's 1 of 1. He's got 10 points, none in the second half though yet.
Free throw attempt, good. Cooper Bush re-entering for Twin Loup. Henry Sortum will come out. Carter Hall ready for his second from the line. Free throw on the way, missed it, but he got his own rebound. Carter in the corner, gives it up to Yaya. 3 minutes left to go in the quarter. Harris trying to set things up, dribbles in, kicks it out to Carter for a 3, got it. Wow. Everybody, and rightfully so, collapsed on Yaya. That opened things up for Carter Hall for the 3. Kanan Priest at the other end, trying to wrap it around to right. Pass deflected into the hands of Bush. Twin Loup gonna run. Bush at the elbow, leaves it for Carter. The fadeaway, no good. Rebound Colin Wright. AM with the ball. Kanan Priest gonna challenge, and he got bumped on his way to the rim. A foul will be called.
Gonna get Cooper Bush on that one.
Twin Loup will go to their bench. Carter Hall will come out. Queston Young coming in for the first time. Kanan Priest to throw it in for the Coyotes. Record handles it, pass deflected, but into the hands of Finney, who had it blocked at the rim by Harris. Twin Loup with the ball. Yaya handles it, gives it up to Queston Young. Back to Yaya, a 3, it's off, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of Anselmo-Merna. Ball stays with Twin Loup.
Going back to that defensive play there by Yaya Harris, you kind of forget that he's 6'2". He plays guard, but he's 6'2". He can get up there.
Cooper Bush leaves it short. Rebound Anselmo-Merna. Nearing 2 minutes to go in the third. Twin Loup 53, AM 17. Coyotes with a basketball. Record throws it into Finney. Couldn't squeeze it. Anselmo-Merna turns it over. Braden Wilson coming back in for the Coyotes. Kanan Priest will come out. Twin Loup with the ball as we hit the 2-minute mark here in the third. Twin Loup with the ball and the big lead. Yaya, a 3. It's good from the wing. Twin Loup 56 and Anselmo-Merna 17.
He now has 32 points.
Wilson hands it off to Record. Caden cut off, throws it into Colin Wright, who catches and finishes at the rim.
Great catch and score that time by Wright.
Harris will swing it off to Bush. Cooper looking, now goes in the corner to Brennan Barron, out to Cooper for a 3. It's off, no good. Rebound in and out of the hands of Queston Young, and he's able to chase it down. Brennan Barron, the open look. It's off the back iron, no good. Mace Barron, the rebound, put back, no good. Rebound, Brennan Barron, and then he lost it out of bounds. It'll go over to the Coyotes.
That's only the 8th turnover on the Wolves. AM has committed 14 in the game.
Yaya Harris is going to come out now as Carter Hall will come in. So for Twin Loup, you've got Young, Carter Hall, Bush, and the 2 Barons, Brennan and Mace. Caden Record, pull up from the elbow. Maybe getting a piece was Barron, but they say no, it goes out of bounds. And Twin Loup will have it with 1:03 left to go in the third quarter. Twin Loup with the ball, leading at 56-19. Carter Hall will bounce it off to Cooper Bush. Bush looking for help, finds Young, who swings it off to Carter Hall. 20 to shoot for the Wolves. Oh, man, how did that pass get inside to Bush? Missed it, got his own rebound. Putback wouldn't go. And then as they fight for the rebound, it's going to go off of Anselmo-Merna out of bounds. Twin looped inbound. Carter Hall to throw it in. Carter sends it to Cooper Bush. Back off to Queston Young. Now Carter for a three. Off the mark this time, no good. Long rebound, being chased down, saved in, but into Carter Hall. He'll drive in, leave it for Barron. Mace goes up and under. Had it taken away by Finney.
Great job by Finney to stay on the floor, not go for the pump fake.
Shot clock off for the remainder of the quarter. 18 seconds left to play in it. Record will send it out to Wilson. 14 to shoot. Wilson brings it to the top of the key. They'll reset. 10 to go in the quarter. Braden Wilson off to Record. A three on the way. It's off. No good. Rebound right. Put back. No good. Rebound Bush. 2 seconds to go. Carter Hall from midcourt. No good. Well, we played 3 quarters of basketball here at Sargent. It's been all Twin Loop tonight. The Wolves lead at 56-19. Quarter number 4 coming up after this.
Radio coverage of the Twin Loop Wolves is brought to you by the Twin Loop Boosters, including Morgan Ranch Inc., OBO Ranch, Orville's Repair, P-Patch Greenhouse and Gifts, Prairie Thunder Game Birds, Roberts Chiropractic, Rolly and Keenan Stepka, Sargent Chamber of Commerce, Sargent Corner Market, Sargent Insurance Agency, Sargent Packing, Sargent Tire, Seindel Contracting, and Sheets Irrigation. Enjoy the broadcast brought to you by the Twin Loop Boosters.
A1 Auto Repair in Arnold is proud to support our local student athletes and help bring you the action when you can't be there in person. When it comes to fixing cars, the bearded guys at A1 are kind of like mechanical wizards, just with wrenches instead of magic wands. Trust them. You'd much rather they have a wrench than a magic wand. They'll have your car running smoothly and get you back on the road in no time. Stop by 110 East 7th Avenue in Arnold. Call 308-848-2542 or click A1AutoRepairInc.com.
Now we come back to Sargent. We start the final 8 minutes, and Anselmo-Merna with the ball. Twin Loop with the big lead as we start the 4th. Caden Record will swing it off to Colin Wright. Wright picked up by Sortum on the defensive switch. Out to Wilson now. Braden will send it off to Wright. A three on the way. It's off the back iron, no good. Rebound Sortum, and then he threw it away. Just underway in the 4th. Twin Loop with a big run to start the game. And the Wolves have been in control since the beginning. As Colin Wright will enter it in. Pass deflected by Harris, but able to secure it is Finney. Now Wilson dumps it inside to Wright, who lays it up but can't finish. Wright then takes the ball away. The ball loose on the floor. And it is pushed ahead to Mace Barron, who lays it up and in.
What court awareness.
What a play by Yaya Harris. Went to the floor on the loose ball and pushed it ahead to Mace Barron for the layup. Caden Record for AM. Finds Timmy Myers. Myers trying to spin away from the defender and loses it out of bounds. Well, listen, Larry, I just got to say this, folks. Anselmo-Merna, this is not a bad basketball team, folks.
No.
I mean, this is saying more about Twin Loop, Larry, than it's saying about Anselmo-Merna.
Yeah, and both these teams are they're in the same sub-district, and you're probably talking about the 1 and 2 seeds in that tournament.
Cooper Bush handles it for Twin Loop, skips it across to Queston Young. Twin Loop going to their bench now as Brendan Barron handles it. Brendan had it knocked away, able to re-secure it. Now it's Bush who launches. Off the back iron, no good. Ball tipped around into the hands of Anselmo-Merna. Both teams now going to their bench as Timmy Myers handles it, brings it into the forecourt. Timmy will bounce it intended for Finney, and it ends up in the hands of Clayton Arnold. Clayton in the corner trying to bounce it inside. Pass deflected out of bounds. Last touch by Twin Loop. Trevin Klein in now for AM. He will enter it in. Throws it in. And putting it up high off the glass, no good from Caden Klein. Ball loose, chased down by Brendan Barron. Off to Young. Young had it knocked away from behind. It's going to go out of bounds and stay with the Wolves. Twin Loup 58 and Anselmo-Merna 19. We got 6:20 left to go in the game. To throw it in, Queston Young. Here's Cooper Bush. Bush off to Brennan. Or Barron. Brennan Barron, there you go. Clayton Arnold with a steal. Arnold throws it ahead, intended for Myers, but intercepted by Brennan Barron. Barron, guarded by Myers, sends it off in the corner to Bush. Now out high to Young. Off left side, Barron again. Brennan throws it inside to the lane. Oh, nice dump off inside, but Finney able to react defensively. Got a piece of it, but also committed the foul.
That's his third, but it will be a two-shot foul for Noah Lamb.
Yeah, Noah, the senior, into the game now for Twin Loup. He will step to the line. Free throw off. No good. Second free throw attempt coming for Noah Lamb. On its way. No good. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Finney. And Anselmo-Merna with the ball. 5:47 left to go. Twin Loup 58 and Anselmo-Merna 19. Caden Klein will give it up to Finney. Finney will send it off right side to Myers. Timmy takes one bounce and now sends it back to Finney. Finney trying to back down the defender. And now we got a reach-in foul called against Twin Loup. Foul going to be on Cooper Bush, his second personal foul. And we got a timeout on the floor. Dairy Queen, a Broken Bow timeout. 5:28 to go in the game. Twin Loup 58 and Anselmo-Merna 19.
Electricity. We use it every single day. Kristen Electric is ready to help you with your electric projects in underground, farm, remodels, and new construction. If it needs electricity, Kristen Electric can get it there. Call 308-258-4164. They'll figure out a plan to get you on the way to having reliable electricity. For underground, farm, remodels, and new construction. Proud to support the Anselmo-Merna Coyotes by sponsoring this broadcast. Kristen Electric.
Well, your friends at Klang Financial are honored to help with any of your health and life insurance questions, as well as any retirement planning needs you may have. Reach them at 872-6810. Klang Financial in downtown Broken Bow. And Anselmo-Merna with the ball. They enter it down low. We've got a whistle. Count the basket. Trevin Klein able to score. And Trevin will go to the line.
First points of the fourth quarter as well. For Anselmo-Merna, Twin Loups only scored 2 as well.
Foul on Cooper Bush, his third personal, third team foul against Twin Loup in the quarter. Klein's free throw attempt, short, no good. It'll go over to Twin Loup. Twin Loup with the basketball. And Anselmo-Merna will pick up the defense in the half court. Queston Young will swing it off right side to Alfred Schweitzer, who's into the game. Here's a three on the way. It's no good. Trying to keep it from going out of bounds was Schweitzer, but it'll go over to Anselmo-Merna. Well, earlier tonight, AM able to win the girls' half of our doubleheader. Twin Loup leading things big here in the boys' game as we play through the final 5 minutes now. Clayton Arnold gets into the lane, sends it out to Timmy Myers. A three from the corner is good. Timmy Myers from downtown.
That's his first 3 points of the game.
Twin Loup ball. Queston Young, nice pass. Then they dump it inside. Lamb has it, gives it up to Brendan Barron. And now a whistle and a foul. Foul going to go against the Coyotes. Be a reach-in foul on Clayton Arnold. Twin Loup to inbound it. Queston Young throws it into Cooper Bush. A three on the way. It's off. No good. Rebound, though, to Schweitzer. Off to Brendan Barron. They'll swing it off to Bush. Inside, Brendan Barron trying to dump it down low. Lamb has it. Puts it up On the rim, no good. Rebound secured by AM. Coyotes with the ball about midway through now the fourth quarter. Twin Loup 58 and Anselmo-Merna 24. Timmy Myers had the ball poked away, but into the hands of Arnold. He'll drive and kick. Now it's Myers who handles it again. Myers lobs it for Finney at the high post. Ball deflected, but to the hands of Caden Klein. Caden then had it taken away by Noah Lamb. Twin Loup with the ball. Cooper Bush off to Lamb. Now Brennan Barron in the corner. 3-ball no good. And the rebound to Finney. Finney down the left side of the lane. Shoots it over the defender and draws the foul. Foul on Twin Loup. That'll send Finney to the line. Foul was on Brennan Barron, just his first personal foul. Finney's free throw attempt, no good. Well, we got a lot of sports coverage for you tomorrow on KBBN. We'll start the day at the Southwest Conference Wrestling Championships. Cover Broken Bow and other area teams. Matches start at 11. Finney's second free throw, no good. Rebound, though, to Trevin Klein. Put back wouldn't go. Taken away by Brendan Barron. Barron into the forecourt. Off to Young. Now Barron, who will drive. The pull up. Short, no good. Schweitzer there for the rebound. But then as he tried to save it from going out of bounds, throws it in the hands of Finney for Anselmo-Merna. Timmy Myers sends it off left side to Caden Klein. Now Arnold, a deep three. It's off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound to Barron of Twin Loup. Off to Bush now. Cooper to Brendan Barron. To Queston Young. To Bush. To Barron. A three on the way. Got it. Boy, great ball movement by the Wolves.
First 3 points of the game for Brendan Barron.
Under 3 minutes to go. Timmy Myers will swing it off to Caden Klein, and now Finney handles it. Finney will find Myers deep on the wing. 18 to shoot for the Coyotes. Myers bounces it inside of Finney. Goes glass and scores. Boy, nice finish by Ryan Finney in the lane.
He's got 6 points in the game.
Cooper Bush to Noah Lamb. Corner three, off no good. Rebound Trevin Klein. 2:20 to go. Twin Loup 61 and Anselmo-Merna 26. Clayton Arnold handles it. Works off the ball screen. Leaves it for Caden Klein. A deep three. No good. Finney, though, keeps it alive. Loose ball chased down by Arnold. Now it's Myers. Spins away from the defender. Timmy, a three from the top of the key. Short, no good. It'll go out of bounds. Well, we mentioned the wrestling coverage for you tomorrow. Also more basketball tomorrow. Tomorrow night, Jeremy and Larry, if he's got a voice, going to be in Arnold for South Loop and Mullen. Girls varsity game will be at 6. Boys will follow. Be the same setup as tonight. Radio on KBBN, video on Sandhills Express. Twin Loup with the ball. In now for the Wolves, Jace Mahler. Mahler will enter it inside. They now send it outside. Into the game for Twin Loup, Connor Nelson. Nelson leaves it for Brennan Barron, who knocks it down from 15 feet away.
Big boys game tomorrow night. That's another rematch of an MNAC game from last week.
AM with the ball. Klein will spin and shoot. No good. Got his own rebound. Put back wouldn't go. Trevin Klein with the rebound, and he will be fouled.
Well, the story was Yaya Harris again here tonight. He was
especially at the start.
Got him off to a good start in both halves. He's a special player. Jacob Padilla, who covers high school sports in the state of Nebraska for Hurrdat Sports. He comes out with a weekly bunch of players from across the state that has special performances. And this week, it was Yaya Harris that was headlining it.
Well, he should have headlined it after what he did in that MNAC championship game. Trevin Klein able to knock down the free throw. Now the second one, rims off, no good. It's going to go out of bounds, and they'll say it will belong to Twin Loup. 1:13 left to go. Want to say thanks again to all of the great sponsors who have been with us on the airwaves of KBBN Radio and also on our live video stream. Nearing the final minute now. Twin Loup with the ball. Brendan Barron will swing it off to Schweitzer. Schweitzer being guarded tightly by Myers. Now they find Barron again. 15 to shoot for the Wolves. Brendan Barron will give it up to Schweitzer. They'll swing it off, and then it goes off the shoulder of Connor Nelson out of bounds. So the Coyotes will have it. 47.8 seconds left to go. Timmy Myers into the forecourt. Picked up by Brendan Barron. Myers will penetrate, had it knocked away. Picked up by Nelson. Twin Loup with the ball, and then they throw it away. Caden Klein off to Myers. A three on the way. This one short, no good. Finney fighting for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds off of Twin Loup with 28 seconds left to go. So the shot clock is off for the rest of the game. Trevin Klein will enter it to Myers. Bounces it to Finney. He drives and shoots. No good. Offensive rebound, Myers. The fadeaway back iron, no good. Offensive board, Finney. Back to Myers. Timmy gets into the lane. Had it taken away. And it ends up in the hands of Brendan Barron. 10 seconds to go. Twin Loup going to pick up the win. It'll be their 17th of the year. They will dribble it out, and that'll be it. Your final score, Twin Loup 63. Anselmo-Merna 27. Larry is working on the final numbers. He'll come back and share them after this.
Consolidated is a proud sponsor of our student athletes. Everyone wants to get to the events and cheer on our students, but sometimes you just can't. Keeping up to date on all the local sports is hard to do, but Consolidated Superfast Broadband can change that. Find all the latest information on school and broadcast channel web pages, along with news and weather. For more information, call Consolidated at 1-800-742-7464. Plus, keep up with them on Facebook. Just search Consolidated Companies.
Just as all the athletes show hard work and dedication throughout the season, the Anselmo-Merna Booster Club is dedicated to supporting them. They want to express their encouragement to all the teams, not only during game time, but also during every practice, every drill, every rep, every challenge. A lot goes into each time you compete, and the Boosters are very proud of you. Good luck from the Anselmo-Merna Boosters. Hamilton is connecting your world at light speed with fiber to the home internet, so you can access the fastest, most reliable internet from your home or business. Hamilton is your link to high-speed internet, Cobalt TV, Wi-Fi throughout the entire home, and telephone service so you can keep connected with your friends and family. For the fastest internet speeds, reliable service, and local customer support, contact Hamilton. We are proud to support all our local athletes and teams. Good luck this season from all of us at Hamilton.
Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley is a proud supporter of this broadcast and area high school sports action. Playing hard throughout the season takes a lot of work, and Todd salutes that dedication. Any electrical work you need done right the first time deserves a free estimate from Central Nebraska Electric. Call them at 750-6458. That's Central Nebraska Electric in Ansley, sponsoring this broadcast and wishing area teams good luck this season.
Your sweetheart deserves a delicious home-cooked meal. If you don't want to do the cooking yourself, take them to Cracker Jacks in Broken Bow on Valentine's evening, starting at 5 p.m. You can enjoy a steak buffet with shrimp, chicken strips, salad bar, and dessert. Carmen will have the dining room open, and of course, you can order your favorites off the menu too. A delicious Valentine's Day meal awaits you and your sweetheart at the Tumbleweed Cafe in Broken Bow. No reservations needed. They'll see you on Valentine's evening.
Tri-S-Ag loves supporting the Central Nebraska community. Whether it's a local event or sporting event for the kids, they support the local youth from the area because they are our future. Life gets crazy and you can't make it to every event. That's why they're proud to help sponsor this broadcast for those who want to cheer on the bright student athletes of Central Nebraska. Whether from home, in the shop, in the tractor, or on the road, enjoy the broadcast brought to you by Tri-S-Ag.
Well, we think that Larry has just enough voice left to give you the final numbers.
Yeah, we'll try it here. 32 points tonight from Yaya Harris. That's over half of them. They ended up with 63. He had 32. Hardly played the fourth quarter, did not score in the fourth quarter. 14 points on the night for Carter Hall. Also in the scoring column, Jackson Hall with 6. 5 off the bench, all in the fourth quarter for Brennan Barron. Mace Barron also with 2. 4 points for Henry Sortum in the ball game. For Anselmo-Merna, they were led by Ryan Finney. His 6 points led them. They were just kind of balanced, but nobody had major numbers. Kanan Priest had 5 all in the first half. 4 points on the night for Colin Wright. 3 each for Timmy Myers, Dane DeRee, and Trevin Klein, as well as Braden Wilson. We take a look at the team statistics. Free throw shooting, 4 of 9 for Twin Loup, but they were 0 for 2 in the fourth quarter. 3 of 11 for Anselmo-Merna. They were 1 of 5 in the fourth quarter when a lot of the reserves were playing. Rebounds, 44 for Twin Loup. They did a great job on the boards. And Anselmo-Merna ended up with 32. 19 turnovers against the Coyotes. The Wolves ended up with 13 both again, as some of those came up in the fourth quarter when the reserves were in. So once again, the leading scorers, Yaya Harris with 32, Carter Hall with 14 for Twin Loup, and 6 points for Ryan Finney for the Coyotes of Anselmo-Merna. Final score, 63-27. Wolves get the win.
Thanks, partner. You were a trooper tonight.
And
Thanks for your help.
And I'm going to shut up now.
Okay. Well, that's going to wrap it up for us, folks. Thanks for joining us for our high school basketball coverage. For Larry Cotner, for all of the great sponsors who helped us with our broadcast tonight on radio and video, we say thank you. Also, thanks to Jack Simpson helping us behind the camera. Thanks for listening, everybody. I'm Brent Apperson, and we appreciate you tuning in to Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
Thank you for listening to our coverage of high school sports. We hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Also, a special word of thanks goes out to our sponsors who make our coverage possible. You too can thank those businesses by allowing them to be a service to you. Join us again next time for our continuing coverage of high school sports. In the meantime, read more on SandhillsExpress.com from Central Nebraska's Sports Source.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean. And Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass, and Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a 3-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Fay at the buzzer, hits the 3, nice looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long 3, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks, double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep 3, hit it. That's a 3 for South Loop.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau. Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6, and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Holm going back. Holm will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Holm, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can.
It's 6 points for Sandhills. Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A three, got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
Cody with the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Ryan, nice post move, lays it up and in and scores two.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long three, she puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime, goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry, handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean. And Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the outfield grass. And Broken Bow has won the Mid-Nebraska League Championship.
He's just a strong opponent for any wrestler. I mean, undefeated state champ last year in the state finals the year before, a three-time state medalist, and there, really nice takedown. Good fluid motion by a guy that's wrestling 195 pounds.
Brady Skinner with it, up top. Bay at the buzzer, hits the three. Nice-looking shot.
To Folkers, back at the Grant, long three, got it!
Nice. Cash attacks. Double, almost triple teamed, out to Connell, deep three. Wow. Hit it. That's a three for South Loup.
I have to make sure I set my cruise control when I drive after I watch this event.
Yeah, exactly. Car 204, the Yellow Viper of Ryan Firstenau.
Oh.
Hello to all our viewers out there. Thank you very much for tuning in. You get a look at where we're talking to you from.
You get second, 6, and now 5. Pandorf atop of the key, 3. Good! Pandorf at the buzzer. Johnson hammered out towards center. Holm going back. Holm will dive, and did he make the catch? He did! Caden Holm, a diving catch across his body to the right.
Ball comes out of there. Who's going to hop on top of it? It's going to be scooped up by Cooksley. Inside the 30, the 20, 15, 10. Can he get there? He can. It's 6 points for Sandhills. Thedford on defense. The scoop and score.
Calderos sends it in the corner to Santos. A three, got it. His third from downtown in the quarter.
Cody with the bounce, gets it into Ryan. Ryan, nice post move, lays it up and in and scores two.
10.2 seconds left. Plays it out to Pandorf, top of the key. Long three, she puts it up, and that's going to go.
And they turn it over, does Hyannis. More could be showtime, goes up and jams it. What a way to end the half for Mullen.
Finney lost it to Cash Gracie. Cash runs forward, dunks it, and looks over at his fellow students in the student section on the far side and gives a fist pump.
Bounce pass to the elbow to Jackson Henry, handoff Loy. Loy picked up by Miller. Loy bounces it inside to Henry. He'll put it up and score! And Ansley Litchfield has their first lead of the game.
That's a good-looking car out of Laramie, Wyoming again.
Can't get it to go. Lance Jones the rebound. Throws it ahead to Cash Gracie. He puts it home with one hand on the dunk.
The 3-2 pitch, swung on, and a little blooper to right field. That's a base hit. Bo's going to win. Coming in to score the winning run is Caden McKean. And Broken Bow wins the Mid-Nebraska League Championship game in walk-off fashion. Carter Johnson, a little flare to right field. Found the out.